Hey, Moon Crush. I saw it, dude. Jonah will be here shortly. Otherwise, I'll go to the rest of the group. We are not playing Marvel Spider-Man. Let me fix that. Tilf, tilf, tilf. Tilf, tilf, tilf. Praise the Tilf indeed. If you guys, speaking of which, if you guys haven't seen the fucking Twitter page made specifically for praising the Tilf, it is amazing. Dungeons and Dragons. There we go. That works too, thank you. I have like 4 screens up right now. Hey, Poison Abyss. How you guys doing? I'm excited for this session. We have, first of all, I definitely need this session after this week, so I'm super excited. We caused a lot of trouble. We caused a lot of trouble.
What up? Hello.
Hello.
Hey. I didn't peek. Welcome to D&D. How are you guys doing? It's D&D night. It's Wednesday. You know what it is, bitch. Jonah, what do you mean by for now? What do you mean for now? Where was this? Oh, in the message. Yeah. The name change. It's fine. We're prepping the VTuber shit. I promise. It's nothing crazy. It's all me. It's all me. I promise. We're playing D&D tonight, all night, and we are on what? This is session 9?
Mm-hmm.
Session 9. I play, if you guys don't know, I play Imperial Inquisitor Canis Corvus. He's got this very, like, Cockney accent kind of thing, but he doesn't because he's basically, like, a CIA agent, and we changed the voice a little bit, and it's a secret that we don't tell anybody else. Shh. Nobody else knows. Did you just call me Josh? Are you... the fuck? Josh? It's not even fucking close, bro.
I've heard a lot of misnaming of you, but not Josh.
Josh? My cousin's name Josh. It's Alpha's real name is Josh. How boring. How white bread. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for coming if you have. I really do appreciate it. We love doing D&D. I'm going to be DMing, fingers crossed, I'm going to be DMing something very special for a larger VTuber, and I'm super excited to do that. What's up, Julia? How you doing, bitch? Lily Girl, thank you for the T1 sub. Hey, Jonah fam, super excited to be part of this amazing community. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, and welcome back for a month. Jonah, no. Josh, yes, 100%. We will do a normie stream. I don't know about after this because I have auditions that I have to do before I go to bed. But we'll do a normie stream tomorrow. I don't have much going on tomorrow. If you guys came for the normie stream, I apologize. But if you came for hot D&D action, we fixed the Nightbot, by the way. That was a harrowing journey.
Got through it pretty fast though.
We did. How long are we gonna stream? These sessions usually last about 3 or 4 hours, so we got time. And it's very, very. Whoa! Holy fuck! What the Hofflin? What the fuck, bro? Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Hot damn! You're the real MVP. Wow! I'm not gonna read those off, but I really do appreciate that. We're moving forward. We have like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude, you can't do this to me. This isn't a normie stream. Ah! Holy shit, that's 40 gift subs. That's 40 cakes. Holy shit. The One Piece is real. Anyway, gift subs, I'll read the second ones out. Night Voice, Chair Bears, Adrian, Wild Distraction, Oni-chan's, Disintegrated Dragon, BB Rage, Pyro Shaker. This is a lot. Fuck. Petroso, Pat Like, Cryptotis, Tomo, Hot Pink Pudding, The Ghost of Dragons, Lord Chaos, Scary Mick, Bubba, Sturgeon Bay, and Ravi Charles. The other one's a bunch of Chinese characters I can't quite pronounce, but thank you. Holy crap. Y'all are awesome. Just so you know, if you guys haven't been here before, the players will be in the Twitch chat as well. The players will be in the Twitch chat. We will interact with you guys. We will answer your questions. If you have any questions about D&D and you don't know what it is, please do ask your questions in chat. We have it on slow mode for a reason. You have all kinds of wonderful resources at your disposal. But for now, we're going to go back into the table, and we're going to talk to our wonderful DM, Ruben Lack.
And it's
hello.
Hey,
We're all
Every week, dude.
every single week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirate Trouble, our pirate-themed, One Piece-inspired D&D campaign. My name is Ruben, your GM for the evening. In just a few minutes, we'll hop into episode 9 of the campaign.
Hell yeah.
What dangers still lurk in the back rooms of Casino Island? If you weren't here last week, the VOD is on YouTube and a recap is available in the chat. Just type !recap to catch up. Tonight's warm-up question for the players: who would your character's starter Pokemon be?
Oh, cool.
Any starter set is open. Bonus points: who from all possible Poke creatures would be your main Poke companion? Let's start tonight with Freya, played by Courtney.
Hi. I think my starter Pokemon, or Freya's starter Pokemon would be, goodness gracious, probably a Charmander.
I can see that.
But I feel like, I don't know, man, what's a really stupid Pokemon? I think she'd get along really well with Slowpoke.
Slowpoke isn't stupid. He's just misunderstood.
He's just
No,
slow.
he's just dumb and slow. Like,
He eats his own tail.
He's cute.
I love
He is
him.
cute. I like Bidoof too. Bidoof isn't stupid.
Though.
All right. So what?
Cool.
What was your decision? Slowpoke? That's
Well,
not a starter
yeah,
Pokemon, but I'll take it.
you know what? No, I said Charmander, and then wasn't
Yeah,
the
you're
other
right, you're right,
question
you're
was
good.
like
You're good.
I could choose another Pokemon?
Yeah, so it's
Be
starter
like-
Pokemon, and then number 2, out of any of the Pokemon, who would be like your main
Okay, let me
dude?
see. Let me see.
You don't have to
Man.
look at all 1,000 or whatever.
No, I'm not. I'm looking
Let me
for
get the
dragon
list
Pokemon.
out.
Honestly, but okay, so my Charmander would turn into a Mega Charizard, the blue and black one.
Ah.
Okay.
What?
All right. Cool. You okay?
And then Dratini, Dratini and Dragonite.
Oh, good. Good choices.
Cool. Great. Next up, let's do a McCleary, played by Chad.
Yo. Okay, so starter Pokemon. I know lots about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pikachu. If Ash could get one, and I have Pokemon Yellow, and failing that, maybe Bulbasaur.
Okay. There we go.
But I think his like companion would be what was it? Scyther? Was that the like bug thing with the
Yes.
Scythe.
Yes.
blade hands?
Yes.
Is that its name?
Yeah, Scyther.
I'll go with Scyther.
Cool. Next up, let's do Sunny, played by Corey.
Hello, I've just returned. My computer crashed. It started early tonight. Sunny's starter, I want to go with Oshawott.
Ooh, Oshawott cute.
Oshawott is a baller.
What one is that?
It's the little otter. uncultured son of a bitch.
Yeah, I play Pokemon. I play that every day.
Here.
I know I can name them all.
Here's a picture in the chat of all of the starters. Is the little otter one next to the pink? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I do know that.
Oshawott.
Whatever. Oshawott.
Oshawott. And then his companion. Let's just go with a Vaporeon.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a good one.
My favorite's Eevee, so we're just gonna go water version Eevee.
Nice.
I
Very
always
cool.
like
Very nice.
Vaporeon.
Next up, Canis, played by Jonah Scott.
Okay. I would say his companion. I'm gonna do the companion first, and the companion would be. Oh shit. What's his fucking name? Greninja.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you would have a Greninja. Ash's Greninja's fucking broken, but he's very stealthy. He's very calm. He's a ninja. Let's see. And for my starter Pokemon, I would pick. Let's see.
Weed Cat.
Snivy. Not Weed Cat. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Weed Cat.
We get.
Weedcat. Excellent.
Sprigatito.
Which one is that?
That's a new one.
It's a new one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the
okay,
new
I
one
do-
coming
I
out with
do-
Scarlet and Violet.
All right, I do know what
Weed
that
Cat
is,
fan art, like the first day that got announced, was so good.
It was so good.
Weed Cat fan art.
All right.
Greninja is a starter though. Shh, Macross, we broke we bent the rule a little bit. We went around the rule.
Well,
It's not
technically,
the-
Greninja's the evolution of a starter.
True.
He doesn't
true,
want a
true.
Froakie. He just wants the Greninja.
Takai, played by Ryan.
Okay, so starter Pokemon would also be Spirigatito. Because,
You
you
gotta say it
know,
with the
Weed
Italian
Cat.
name.
We get.
of course I have to say it with the Italian accent.
It's good.
I am in fact Italian. Questa maledetta porta si blocca. And then for his partner Pokemon, I've actually been like going through the entire Pokedex before I make my decision, and I'm at like number 600 and something. But I would probably say Umbreon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it's it's very loyal, but it's also kind of sneaky.
Was that like the black Eevee cat?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Black
the
and
dark
yellow or something?
evolution. It's the dark evolution of Eevee. Also, it was my ace Pokemon throughout pretty much all of the end game of Legends Arceus.
Nice. What was the one that painted with its tail?
Smeargle.
Smeargle.
Smeargle, yeah.
Someone take that one.
Is this? Are these real? I don't know.
I don't even know anymore. Is that a real Pokemon?
Someone take the
continents
like
thrown together.
lamp. Isn't there like a light post? Just take the really dumb one, please.
Somebody take the ice cream.
The ice cream. Yeah.
Ice cream one.
Can
Very
I
chandelier.
change my answer?
No.
I'm sorry, you're locked in.
No, because I want Sylveon. Sylveon
Too
was
late.
in my hand.
Too late.
Next
No!
up, one of the few characters that sounds like a Pokemon, Myrtle. Played by
Sylveon,
Nathaniel.
obviously, is my new favorite. No, I'd imagine my companion would just be a Turtwig, and my starter would be Squirtle.
Ah, nice.
Turtle team.
Yeah,
Love it, love
yeah.
it. Cool. Next up, Monty, played by Riley.
Hello. Okay, I think Monty's starter Pokemon would be Poplio or Poplio.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
little seal-
Oh, we
yeah,
like
because
Poplio.
it evolves into like a mermaid-like Pokemon at the end.
Ah.
Pokemon theme. And then for the companion Pokemon, it's a toss-up between Gengar and Galar Region Lanoon. I think more Galar Region Lanoon just because Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, so that's just me bleeding in.
What do you mean it's not Sharpedo?
What?
What do you mean it's not Sharpedo?
I said, what? What are you talking about?
What do you
Sharpedo.
mean it's not Sharpedo?
No, I said that's just me blending it. Wait, what's Sharpedo?
It's the shark
It's
one.
the shark,
There's a
the shark
shark!
one, yeah.
It's how's the thing?
Wait, there's a shark. Listen.
What was the one you named?
What is it? Poplio. Looks like a little seal evolves into like a mermaid-like thing.
Okay.
What was,
Yeah, well,
what was the
look at
one that
Galar.
wasn't Gengar?
That wasn't
Galar region Lanoon, just because, like, look at it. That
Oh,
thing
then-
would play
yeah.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that's the fucking ferret.
Next up, Razim, played by James.
I think my starter Pokemon would either be Fennekin or Cyndaquil. I can't really pick. I guess either of them is fine. And my companion would probably be what's the guy's name? Hoopa.
Hoopa. Which one is
Yes.
that?
I'll link you.
Here's a with
I
a
can
hoop.
use Google. Thank you very much.
Well, then why didn't you?
I just did.
I just did it anyway.
Oh, it's like a Sonic with rings.
No. It's not Sonic. How dare you.
Okay. I think that's everyone. So before we get started, let me thank, as usual, our contributors for tonight's game. Julian Rush for the player character art, Vieira and Squaffle for the NPC art we'll see tonight, Moo Crush for the game, the campaign logo and the Twitch layout, Nathaniel for running the stream, and Jonah Alpha Niki for hosting the stream. With that, whoever's typing.
Who do you think?
It's not me.
Okay, all right.
It might have been me. I've just re-downloaded actual Discord, and I haven't messed with the sound yet. I will mute.
And the music cue is telling us we should get started. When last we left our heroes, the crew arrived at their first island in the Grand Line, Casino Island, and what at first seemed to be a pretty nice casino resort. It even had a lovely brothel called Only Fins with a handsome shark man, and plenty of action for our resident Tilth to enjoy. All was not what it seemed. They uncovered that it seemed like people were coming to this island and leaving changed. Not only individuals who were sent by High Church, a continent currently at war with the Imperium, that Canis found out, but also Eldoris, the proprietor of the brothel, was indicating that Corinthian Porto, the individual who kind of runs the casino, had recently seemed to cut off their relationship pretty abruptly about a few months ago, out of nowhere. Razim had a brainy encounter with the aforesaid Corinthian, ran out of the kind of back rooms of the casino area, and met back up with the rest of the group. Ultimately, the group decided to try and make an attempt to get inside and figure out what was happening. To help that, Myrtle led a bar brawl distraction, pretty chaotic and a pretty impressive scene altogether, a one-man show, and it worked. That served as a plentiful distraction that allowed the entire party to enter the back rooms and slowly make their way into an increasingly bizarre series of rooms. They first went through some traps, went past a few guards that had some weird brain creature in them. They were able to vanquish that. The next room had these weird mollusks that were dripping a kind of plastic liquid into containers. And the next room, after a fork in the road, the left and the right, they took the right. They saw a large container that had a hulking brain, a giant brain with 4 giant arms. They engaged in combat, and Freya amazingly had the final blow on, for some reason, we decided a gay brain last session. We last left off with the brain being defeated and the door at the far end of the room opening. Now, again, as a reminder, this particular space here that we see on the battle map is not indicative of the actual space. It is a circular room. It has this same kind of color palette, but there are pipes along the exterior, 4 on each side in a circle. The one in the middle that is still kind of there, but it's been smashed to bits given the brain escaped. It's been smashed. you see kind of a dim reddish and yellow light slowly filter through the side door. And out steps Corinthian Porteau.
Oh, fuck off.
That son of a bitch.
Really?
He stops like just outside the lip of the door, and he looks at the situation. He looks at all of you kind of with a small frown, turning to the now smushed brain bits on the floor. And I should note, as the door opens, there's like a wafting of this horrid stench that comes from the other room, like a dry mildew, a mold. Something ain't right down here. You already knew that for other reasons, but it's a lot worse than you thought. And Corinthian says, "Well, this isn't the behavior we usually expect from guests. Might I ask what the 8 of you are doing down here?"
Got lost, couldn't find the toilet.
Sorry,
We can only play that card so many times, lad.
I've never played that card.
What are you doing down here? Can you explain this? Can you explain this?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Everyone
Just
has
vaguely to the brain.
Everyone has secrets, things that they keep to themselves. And he closes his eyes and hold on. Yeah. Deception runs quite rampant among the 8 of you as well. Opens his eyes. So, how about this? If you can agree to a simple offer and depart from this room, never speak of what you've seen down here, we'll give you a little treat. 50 gold pieces each. Free night at the resort.
Oh, shit.
Property is replaceable, but lives are very much not. It's a good deal. The sort Virtus would even call unfair, and besides, most of you look rather tired. A night in the spa would do you all very good.
Okay.
I mean,
so.
what promise do we have that while we're spending that night in the spa, you're not gonna, like, shove these creepy brain dudes down our throats like you did with the, the guard out there?
There are no promises, Takai. Did you not hear the way he said you look tired? He's clearly gonna do that to us. He's clearly gonna brain us when we get a chance.
Out of game, above game. What the fuck? This is a great deal, but like, what are we gonna do? I have never been offered a deal by a villain like this in a game before.
Fuck it, let's be.
It's always just been like, I'm gonna kill him. Like,
I mean, we
Jonah,
are pirates.
is anyone else's?
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, we are pirates.
Does Jonah sound really bad to anyone else, or is that just me?
He sounds double.
I think his voice chat is on in Roll20.
Oh,
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I have it disabled, so.
Same.
okay, there we go.
Oh, there we
Sorry.
go.
Alright.
Perfect.
No worries.
All
I
right.
don't know why they did that. Never happened. Okay, anyway, yeah. What are we gonna do? Do you want to take this?
How good are we?
don't like it.
I kind of
Monty
want to,
shrugs.
just because we're pirates.
I don't feel like we're guaranteed to actually leave the island with that money.
But here's the
and
thing.
brains
We leave.
intact.
Right. I don't think we're gonna be fighting something regardless. But it's, do we leave with the information, or do we leave killing this guy?
But here we have a bargaining chip if we ever run into him again for a huge leverage.
On the other
That's
hand,
true.
The
And
more
Canis
people
hasn't found. Go ahead.
on the other hand, I guess we are pirates. The more people he does whatever he's doing with, maybe that's less competition for us later on. Maybe.
There is that.
Maybe he has to ask some questions for us first. Maybe
I
he
agree.
asks a few
He
questions.
definitely needs to
first.
answer some questions.
I don't like
Okay.
I mean, nothing says
Concept.
killing this guy is going to stop the whole thing anyway. We don't know that he is
True.
the head.
I don't like the idea that we could possibly die because we want.
Want to sleep?
No, I'm not. What?
No.
Oh,
saying he offered
sorry.
for us to like have a place at night and like 50 gold pieces, which at this level is
A lot.
not
Good amount.
Yeah, we
insignificant.
gotta buy
I have
food.
10.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and we have ship's needs too, right? We have to like fulfill
We
the.
do.
Yeah.
We have
What
to
if we
buy
just
stuff for
take
our
the-
ship.
What if we just take the gold and just straight up leave? Not
I
even
would-
spend the night.
I would just like to ask him a question.
Okay.
Okay. I will. If you gesture to do that, I will give you guidance.
Okay.
In like a nod, the form of a nod or something.
I put my hand sort of on my swords and I say, we might be tempted to look the other way, lad, but we're gonna need a little bit of clarity on the subject. Why exactly you got a giant brain down here, and what exactly is this place, and what exactly are you doing?
McCleary, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Mm.
God.
Oh man.
Does guidance work on saving throws?
No, it does not. It does not.
This is
It
why
is
we should take
attack
the
rolls and
deal.
ability checks.
Oh, 21.
21. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad. Cool.
What's this music again?
It's kind of fits, I think, given the
Do I-
situation.
do I-
Fucking didgeridoo.
Do I feel that my mind was semi-assaulted, but I saved?
Oh, you feel
Like, do I you know what I mean?
Yes. You do feel like it's a weird tingle as he looks at you. And also, you know what? Because you have a high passive perception, you also notice, and you've seen Corinthian now a few times. You met him outside of the ship when you first arrived at Casino Island. You saw him within the complex. I think you and Canis ran into him when you first tried to go in the back rooms. Something is like an ever slight aspect of the light that reflects off the outline of his figure. Just so slightly is off. Most people would not know this, but you've been around enough. You've seen deception, you've seen sorcery. This isn't that, but there is a deception going on here.
With that information, I think I turn to the rest of the crew and I say, this is a foul deal, lads. Something ain't right here.
Let's see. Hold on. I have a lot of Inquisitor shit I could do. Let's see.
Does your
trying to
Inquisitor
think.
shit include Dispel Magic?
No, my Inquisitor shit includes Command and Zone of Truth. But he can just like walk out of Zone of Truth. I don't think I can do anything in this situation. Okay. I think we're just inclined to take the deal and walk and then stick together. 'Cause I don't want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. But also, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think he'll fail the save. Is what I'm saying.
Captain?
Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I would like to use thaumaturgy to cause a distraction on the other side of the door that he came from in the form of a mild tremor.
Okay. Make. To see kind of how good it is.
Sure.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
3.
3. Yeah, make a spellcasting a check using your spellcasting modifier. So
Okay.
plus 3.
Oh,
Hey!
Yeah, there's a small kind of shake of the ground, or at least the sound of it echoes from the space behind him. Let me see if he buys it. Yeah. He takes a step back and looks.
Let's go. Okay. I look at everybody and I say, run. And I book it out of here.
Which way? There's like 4 doors.
The direction we left, or the direction we came in.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all-
Just leave
We
the
are
room.
running.
Yeah,
we are,
fucking
I'm
I
not
start
second guessing
booking
this.
it.
We
Sure.
run. What's over there? Run.
We didn't disable those traps. Can I cure wounds myself as we're running?
Sure.
Shit.
Sure.
Can I also
Uh,
cure wounds myself as we're running?
You're absolutely. Let me grab my notes from last session just to make sure I know what the traps do again, how that works. Cool. So I mean, it's like you have distracted him, but only for a little bit, as he then turns in.
Actually,
I'm gonna penguin slide.
as everyone else is running, Takai's actually just gonna stay.
Then I didn't leave then. I wouldn't leave him.
Okay. So Takai and McCleary are staying. Everyone else is running.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I would have followed
Yeah.
the captain's order.
All right. So
Patty,
let's
you were a good friend.
we'll do this in two parts then. First, those who are running. We'll
Okay,
get
this is good.
your situation. Y'all said y'all wanted to split the party, so
Here
guess
we
y'all do
are.
it yourself.
Yes.
We're gonna do it.
So those of you who are running, you first go into that room you were in earlier. This is the small rectangular room that has the 4 canisters, the floating mollusks. This is where you had the 2 doors, the left and the right, and you went into the right. There's only one door on the other side, the one that you came through. Are you still running?
What if we run through this other door?
God damn it! I don't feel good about them staying there. I really don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but do you,
Can I
the
do
thing
this?
is, do you realize that they didn't follow?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think we should stay we shouldn't run completely away. We should stay in the hallway and watch. After I notice that they're not coming with us, I will stand in the hallway that's like outside the door, out of sight of anybody who was in the room, besides maybe McCleary and maybe Takai. Maybe. And I want to stay close enough to act if something happens. And I gesture for people to stay, but they don't have to, obviously.
So who
I'm not-
is
I'm
still
not a good
running? Who's this
Split it again.
This is really chaotic in a way that I really love. So who is still running then into that room, and then once you're in that room, where are you going?
I want to stay with the group, but I also want to hide.
So stay with the group in the room you fought the brain against earlier, or so is anyone actually running out of this space then?
I'm probably closer to the back of the hallway at this point, but I'm waiting for for Gatus.
So I think what happens here is like Gatus is like run, and then everyone kind of runs, and then people are sticking around. So it's like, do we run or do we not run? Everyone's kind of you're spaced out, but I don't think anyone has actually committed to leaving yet. Or you're kind of in the other hallway, but you're not all the way out yet.
After I saw that my plan worked with a nat fucking 20, and I ran, and then I noticed that some people stayed behind, and we're gonna have words, but I'll stay just because I'm a good captain, even though I just said I was a bad captain.
I'm just gonna keep up my blower staff just in case, like to give cover to everyone trying to run back.
Okay, so again, who is actually trying to run and leave this whole thing?
I'm following the captain, whatever he was doing, because I also kind of want to leave. But once I saw him stop, I undoubtedly would have stopped along with him to see why he would stop and notice that some people are missing. So what I was going to do is, well, I won't say yeah. I might cast something if things get really stupid, but
okay.
But for now, I'm just observing carefully.
So again, for the third time, is this actually no one is fully leaving? It's again 100% up to you. I just want to make sure I know where everyone is.
I
got
think just
shoved
for
down
ease
by
of
a
access.
brain,
Yeah.
so I'm hiding behind the turtle.
I am out.
I'll stay where the sun is.
I want to be out of visual sight. No, I want to be out of visual sight.
Okay, so those who are those who are trying to hide, go ahead and make stealth checks with disadvantage. Disadvantage because he has seen you when you're running. You're trying to hide from him after he's physically seen you. It's you're not in like a battlefield space geography. It's an open room, so you could potentially hide behind one of the canisters or in the shadows or something. But
What is
I got a
the
nat 20
disadvantage?
and
to
Roll
roll
twice.
2 times
Roll
and
twice.
then lower the
Oh, okay.
And then take the worst one.
I rolled a nat 20 on my first one.
I know,
And
I
then-
saw.
two. You did.
And then I
Oh, you
know,
did actually.
sad.
I have an
So I got
Oops.
10.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the same thing. I don't know.
It's like Scooby Doo. Everyone running out of the room.
This is great.
I mean, it's our
Oh,
first
shit, nice.
though, because we're brand new to all this. It's one of our first missions. Like,
It is
it's
your
not even a
first
mission.
mission.
It's not even like
so
a mission. It's just us fucking around.
I got
So,
a 16 and a 3.
cool.
So then
Um,
that would have been an 18 for you, technically speaking.
For Freya,
Coco.
yeah.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
what you did is you rolled 2 instead of rolling the check twice.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah.
All
I
good,
kinda
all
figured.
good. Cool. So Freya is able to, as far as you can tell, you don't know for sure, but you think that you've hidden yourself pretty well. I think Sunny and Monty like probably trip as they're trying to run from the
Monty's
room.
hiding
Stop
behind
being
Sunny.
anymore.
But
Or you're
Monty
hiding-
is 6 foot, and Sunny is like 5'4".
Yeah, this is it's a funny picture.
Ginger.
That's great. So who is at the front, kind of still facing Corinthian? Is it
Well,
Takai
like-
and McCleary?
Yeah, as he kind of turns back around and everyone else is running, Takai just kind of says, "Well, I mean, the deal sounds good, but can we take the 50 gold and just, get out of here?"
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would love for you to stay and enjoy the amenities. This is still your first day here, but if you would like, that's more than agreeable by me.
I mean, because, listen, like, I'm not super cool with everything that's going on around here. I mean, you're doing weird shit to people's brains, but on the other hand, 50 gold really does sound good right now. So, like, if you're willing to part with that for all of us, I'm pretty sure we're willing to look the other way, especially since, I mean, come on, you take people's brains out and shove weird brain dogs down them, that's less people for us to worry about, right?
That is fair.
Freya,
Huh?
quick note.
What's up?
You have like a really good sense of gold, just innately, for I think
Okay,
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
There is an enormous treasury of some kind that you sense in the room behind Corinthian.
Oh shit. Okay, the game has changed.
We are
Are we
pirates.
pirates
after
or
all.
what?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Can I make a risky move?
Yes.
Of course, that's what this game's about.
Yes, do it.
Go!
I want to
you're a
torch the
pirate.
mother.
You want to torch him?
I want
That,
him
that
gone.
may or may not kill
I-
him outright.
So let me just Freya, make a wisdom check. This is a straight wisdom check here.
Great, wonderful.
Didn't you
That's-
use your breath weapon last week?
Yeah, you did.
I did, but can I? It's.
Is it a once a day
Did
thing?
you take a?
So once
Can I
a
take a
long
short rest? Hey, if I'm hiding, can I take a short rest?
Short rest is an hour.
Yeah, you'd have to be here for quite some time. But make a wisdom check, just
Well,
for
can
the
I-
sake of
okay.
it.
Well, again, I want to stab him. Okay, so hold on. Let me get back
Stabby,
into
stab,
Are
fucking-
we the
okay.
bad guys?
Yeah.
Are,
Got
are
dark.
we the drama?
Fucking finally.
Okay.
Freya, friend of capybaras, killer for gold.
Stabber
I
of.
got a fucking 10.
A 10.
Stabber of brains.
Okay. Then I won't say the wisdom I would have imparted with you.
You know what?
But yeah, you see. Yeah, sorry.
Maybe I don't torch him.
What I would say is maybe
You
wait a
stabbed
bit
him.
before you decide.
Can I alert I'm gonna alert like a fucking service dog. Or not a service dog, but a bomb dog. Can I alert? Is there anybody who's like close to me, like one of the adultier adults, like maybe either McCleary,
So where are you in the room?
Myrtle? Okay, so sorry.
Well, you're
can
now
we get a-
hiding, actually. So
Well, okay.
Can we
so
get a
where?
rundown again? Wait, is it
Where
Takai
is
and
everybody?
McCleary are in the room with
That's it.
Corinthian,
That's-
and then
that's what I
everyone
thought.
else is in the hall,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I'm hiding behind Myrtle.
In
but
the hallway,
badly.
though, right?
Yeah, in the hallway.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
I'm
presumably
badly
everyone else
hiding.
is in the hall. Correct?
So
Except Takai.
let me also say, while you're more than welcome to kind of discuss this in character, don't feel obliged to. It's perfectly fine for y'all to kind of chat this out if you want to figure out what you want to do here. And again, there is no necessarily right answer here. So, and I'm not. I am definitely tempting Freya because I think Freya as a character would
What would
definitely
Freya
notice this.
do?
Yeah, I mean,
Legit.
what would Freya do?
I mean, that's,
Freya
that-
would really want the gold.
I
She
mean,
really
Ryan-
would.
You're a
I mean,
pirate.
Ryan would run with the rest. Ryan out of game would run with everyone else. In game, Takai sees a
Yeah.
good deal.
So he's flip flop for me. I would fucking fight. Monty is like,
But-
oh fuck this.
What I will say is that sort of mentioning the deal, Takai kind of steps forward and says, "Well, I mean, if we're gonna be gentlemen about it, why don't we shake on it?" And just kind of holds his hand out towards the dude to just do a gentleman's handshake.
Just
Yeah.
He looks down at your hand, and you've seen from this tiefling a whole lot of expressions. Most of them have been pretty flamboyant and very over the top. You've never seen him disgusted before, but there's like a brief moment of like, this is. It's as if you're like you have a thing of shit in your hand and you're handing it to him. That's kind of what what the reaction here is. And that it fades almost instantaneously before it kind of recovers. And he just smiles at you and says, that won't be necessary. If you'd like, the 50 gold will be available for you at the front desk in just a few minutes.
Man, I haven't had anyone look at me that way since the mayor's son the morning after. Sure, yeah, that'll be fine then. McCleary, you got anything to add?
I hear someone choking in the hall down there.
So Freya's gonna
Hey,
try as she
uh,
might to alert somebody and get somebody's attention.
How do you go about doing that?
Like who? Like us?
And yeah, anybody who will at least look her way.
I'll
So,
look your way.
Hey, Myrtle, come here. I have something really important I need to tell you.
Myrtle will kind of like sidestep around, like without trying to get any attention.
Right.
What? What do you want, Frey? This isn't. What?
There's more than just the 50 gold he's offering.
Well, I mean, this is a casino, but
No! Right, the door right behind him. That's where they have all the gold.
Myrtle looks to the rest of the group and back to Freya. Well, we do need to shut this place down, and we do need gold.
Right. But if we get that guy out of here, then maybe we might have a chance of getting way more. Like a lot more.
Myrtle will kind of try to get Canis's attention and motion with his neck the direction of one of the other rooms, trying to get an attention for him.
What is? What? Trying to keep an eye on like the people in the room as well as you guys.
I pull out a piece of gold and I point at it and point at one of the other rooms behind us to try to like infer that there's a lot over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Canis thinks. Okay. So he knows we're there in the hallway, right?
Yeah, the distraction worked, but y'all kind of half ran and then are kind of just standing there. So,
But he's not turned towards us, though, right?
I mean, he's still facing Takai and
Okay.
Cleary.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm not good at stealthing. I will walk
I am.
in. Okay, so here we go. Freya, you try and sneak around him.
Okay.
And if anybody, I look around for Sonny. Sonny,
I mean, Myrtle moved, so I'm not hiding anymore.
All right.
Sonny, can you go with Freya?
Sure.
But you're all okay. Never mind. You're trying to sneak back into the
Yes.
room we're
Yes.
standing in.
They're good
Well-
at it. We'll see what happens.
If something happens to him, I want to hold a spell. If something bad happens to them, like something really bad.
Something bad happens to
Okay,
who?
okay. I got
To the two trying to sneak.
Okay, can I
Wait,
just
Hold on.
speak to Corinthian before you
Hold
guys
on.
do it?
This is so great. I love this so much. First, Razine, what spell are you holding? You have to actually specify what you would do.
Okay, if this doesn't work and they get caught, I'm going to twin spell a what's it called? A vortex warp on both of them to get them back to safety.
Oh, that's the one he used to get us away from the brain.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
Cool.
All right, well, go ahead, McCleary.
Yeah, okay, so did I notice the look of disgust that he gave
Yes,
Takai?
with your passive perception, you did for sure.
I looked at Takai and I say to him, first instinct, lad, cut and run or not? And then I looked at Corinthian and I say, if I were to cut you, what's the color of your blood?
What the fuck?
You would never get close enough.
Takai, what is your answer?
Well, like, as much as I'd really love to stay and enjoy this place some more, no offense, Mr. Corinthian, but I'm pretty sure if we stay, you're shoving brains down our throats. Once again, no offense, but I think we're just gonna grab the gold on the way out and just, be on our way.
I would like to shoot Corinthian in the face.
All you did was sigh.
I was gonna walk in, but you're gonna do that before I walk in. Go for it.
McCleary, I need you before you do that. Make a wisdom check for me, please.
Okay. I
Always
can't believe
got some
I'm being
wacky
the good
food.
guy. I mean, you did said that I could read them and that it was all
I
up
cast
and he's
gun.
gross and we're in a room with a giant brain.
We're all half HP.
Oh god.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, this seems like a really good idea.
What is it really?
No.
I may have a way of saving this. I may.
So you shoot him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
I know, right?
Is Takai next to him? Do I get sneak attack?
No, he's the
No. He's standing maybe 10, 15 feet away from you, so I
Okay.
don't think that. Yeah, he's not close.
13.
13 doesn't hit. So
I miss.
So the shot, where are you aiming?
For his neck.
Okay, let me make sure that this works for 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my deception roll is about to get a workout.
I'm so sorry.
I was
He's
gonna cast a
senile. It's
spell.
time to go back to the home, Granddad.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh, God.
This is great. I love this so much. This is fantastic. So you try to shoot him towards the neck, and it seems to like go through something, but it doesn't seem to. There's no marks left. This is kind of your confirmation that this is in part an illusion, because the image is like broken for a slight moment, like a flicker of a laptop screen, and then the bullet just lands somewhere in the room behind you, behind him, rather.
So
and
I
then
get the
he-
sense. Okay.
And then he says, now if I've been so generous to offer you all a time at our resort, you've enjoyed the festivities. I know that you've all bet and had fun on the casino floor, and we've had a little bit of some discomfort here, and it's good customer service to make sure that all of our patrons are well taken care of. But if there will be any further violation of our terms of service, we might have to pursue other avenues of relief.
Oh no, sorry, lad, my finger slipped.
Yeah. Grandpa, you know that you can't go back into the war like that. It's been 30 years.
You know, when I see a tiefling, something about it just brings me back.
You fucking racist.
I can't believe this.
That racist.
make a deception check.
Which
to
one of
Kai.
us?
To Kai
Oh,
with
okay.
disadvantage because you're we're not actually no, just a straight roll. Just a straight
Okay.
roll. Although it will have a high DC because this is ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm on nat 20.
25.
Ooh,
Oh
nice.
my god.
Hey.
Why did they make you roll for that? Okay.
You know I have a +7 in deception.
Yeah. So he turns to those who are kind of in the end of the chamber, who are like half running away, half watching this unfold. Maybe like probably 30, 40 feet away. So do we have a deal then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes. That sounds like a great deal.
Sure.
Also, Jonah, you're like double mic'd again, I think.
Oh my fucking god.
I just disabled it on mine.
I'm not hearing it on mine at all.
Yeah.
Oh, probably
Is this,
have
I
it
don't know.
too.
Is the stream hearing it? Maybe not.
No,
I
no,
guess-
I disabled
I've
it on
muted
Roll20.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what are y'all doing?
I want that gold.
Yeah,
Yeah. I give a
can-
nod.
Oh shit.
Wait, which gold? The 50 gold or the room full of gold?
Full of gold.
I look very antsy.
I just don't have any fucking. Go
I look
ahead.
very antsy.
Okay, so
And
let's.
I'm-
Oh, sorry.
Trying to figure out like can I? Hold on.
I hate to metagame Pigeon, but if someone could get that information to us,
Yeah.
we could maybe try to do something.
Yeah.
Gas message!
Can I? Okay.
We know he's an illusion, right? To Kai and I, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. I have a +3 in sleight of hand, first of all. And a +6 in persuasion, which hasn't really helped me much. However,
Well, are you gonna cast message, Sonny?
Yeah. Well, once we know what the fuck is going on down here, we're all just
So-
talking shit. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, I would have told you. I would have told you.
I think I need to.
On that plan was.
Let's see. Who's the second closest to me? I know it's Myrtle spoke with me, and then
Probably Myrtle
Sonny.
at this point.
I feel
Yeah.
like at this point we'd all just kind of be grouped
We're
together,
all
like,
just
right,
gonna
so we're
put
gonna go
real
fucking
huddles.
We
steal
all came
some
back
shit.
in.
Because
and
we're
then
fucking
after
pirates.
a waste of that 20 luck.
I'm gonna kind of. I'm gonna look back at Monty, and just kind of beckon him over like with my finger, just kind of really quietly. I'm like, Monty, you know how you
Lucky
do
like
that?
leans down.
You know how you do that mind message thing?
He nods.
Can you send McCleary and Canis a message for me?
Monty like looks and like we're in a hallway. We could still like kind of see them.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
the room, the chamber that McCleary and
Yeah,
Kai
it's
are
a
currently
hallway.
standing in, it's the 8 canisters, the pipes on the outer rim of that room, are kind of glowing this purple blue light. So it's not super well lit, but it's kind of like the map where it's this weird dim neon-y color.
Gotcha. All right. Monty looks up and... Hey, Takai, I'm sorry this is a bad time. But that 50 gold is bullshit. There's a whole fucking room of gold behind you. So, Canis wants to send Sunny and, shit, I forgot her name. The blue one. The blue one.
Does Monty saying that actually? Because that
Yeah, yeah, he does say that. Like, it's the blue one, to go sneak. If you also want to do something, but that's what's happening over here.
He says, "I'll see what I can do, but just be careful. This McCleary's over here looking a little worried about this guy." And then out
10-4.
And then out loud, he just says to Corinthian, "Come to think of it, I mean, my grandpa did just shoot you, and you have offered us a lot of hospitality. What would you say about maybe giving us the grand tour of exactly what you're going to be offering us?"
The grand tour of your rooms for the night?
Well, the rooms, the spa treatments,
The cell.
I mean, I'm assuming that there's like food.
There's plenty of food.
Yes, but like, don't you want to show it off?
I mean, you have to make sure that we're on board after all. We do have a lot of information after all.
What the fuck are you doing, old man? Come back here.
We have a lot of information
He
on
shouts
you!
from the hallway.
I want to cast message get it to Kai.
Sure.
I think I've given a wonderful last and final offer to the 8 of you, and it is up to you to decide. Ultimately, it is your choice in the matter. But look, I am trying to be as generous as I can,
All right,
given
lad.
that you have come in and destroyed resort property without permission, and have been prying into things that are not your concern. So
Yeah.
you have really just one choice here, and it's the right one or it's the wrong one.
Well, let's just cut the bullshit, shall we, lad, all right? We know that you're weird. You know that we know that you're weird. You're offering us a bribe, but I think that maybe we can help each other a lot more. I don't know what you're doing, but you probably want more brains, eh? And maybe we can, help you get them. For the right price.
I have connections with Imperial trade routes. If you need smuggling, I might be able to help.
The guy just kind of jumps and is like, and gives you a look like, "When the fuck did you get over here?"
I've been slowly wandering in as things have happened, just like just tiny like watching it.
This is a resort that offers the chance for relaxation and treasure in the most pirate-infested waters on the planet. I don't think we need any additional help at attracting customers.
Maybe
It's
you
kind
need
of a
help.
captive audience.
Maybe you need help keeping away the Inquisition. Or anyone from the Empire.
I think I'm doing that well just fine. Look at you.
Once I leave, you might not be.
He just smiles.
Well,
Hey, so, like, flirting for me isn't working. McCleary's silver tongue isn't working. Your incredibly terrifying threats are not working. I think we should cut our losses and just go get that 50 gold.
Take the
agree.
gold!
Myrtle agrees.
My threat stands.
What is he doing? So, what are the 8 of you
Take your
doing?
gold. We'll take your gold.
Freya's having a panic attack because
I was assuming that this was all going to be some sort of distraction
so
while we
too.
snuck around.
So
Is that not what it
let me give
is
you a
to
little
be?
bit. There is the doorway is similar that is behind Corinthian that has the yellowish reddish light coming out of it. Where it's very dim, but that's the color of the light emitted from that space. It is similar to the other doors that you've passed through. So this is not a large opening. There is like a gap between where he's standing and the doorway, but it's like a few feet. So it's not like a large space. You would have, unless you're invisible or something, he's going to probably see. It's you could certainly try, but it is going to be more challenging than if it was just trying to get around him in a very wide open geographical area. That
This is gonna be this is it. This is the one thing that I can do.
Man, if I was
I have a spell,
slots, I
guys.
could cast invisibility.
Guys, I have a spell.
I don't know he's an illusion, do I? Fuck. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think the only people who are 100% on that right now are Takai and McCleary.
Yeah, those of you who don't know that he's an illusion, he looks like a very handsome, over-the-top, fashionable tiefling.
Oh, okay. I attempt to touch him with my mage hand, like pull him towards us. And again, 10 pounds of force. It's not like I'm doing anything supernatural. It's just like, get over here and
shove him in the back.
Discuss. Yeah, like a shove in the back or something like that.
Let me...
He's been standing like 20 feet away from us, like villain monologuing the whole time. I'm like, come here. Why do I have to keep yelling?
Could you speak up? I'm going gray here. My hearing's not so great.
Right, I'm in my mid-40s.
As far as you can tell, so he gets shoved a little bit and steps forward. Nothing in the image for you, Canis, shifts, and you get the sense that whatever illusion is being projected here, it's not the same sort of illusion that you would cast for like a spell, where you are creating an image over your physical self. This is a image that is being projected into your mind.
Oh shit.
Probably just a little walking brain.
Okay.
Fucking perception filter.
All right. So, okay, if that's the case, then I say, as I look at Freya and Sunny, okay, hello, you guys see me?
Yeah.
I see you. You see
Thumbs
me?
up.
All right.
Thumbs up.
I wave.
I
I
just
look
nod.
at Corinthian and I say,
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
and I cast command.
Oh.
Okay. And what kind of save is that?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. He has a +5. I rolled a 13, so that's an 18 to save.
Yeah, he saves.
Oh.
I didn't think of it. We're
I
level
have a spell,
we're
guys.
4. What am I gonna do?
This is not a negotiation. I appreciate that you have different needs, but my patience is wearing a little bit thin. I have other tasks to attend to, as I'm sure the 8 of you do. So I really do need to get a sense of our direction here and whether you're going to stay at our lovely resort, the Lucky
Oh, my friend
Clover.
did nothing. Nothing on his. I didn't see anything on his face change. There was nothing. He was unfazed, as though everything is corrupt and he knows he's safe.
There's no reaction for your threat of the Imperium.
Can I insight check it just to make sure?
Sure.
Okay. Because literally my entire skill set is this what we're doing right now. So I want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my character.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
Insight check. What do I got? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Fucking 10. I got a +5 too, bitch.
It's hard to get a read on him because at least the image that you're seeing is of a salesperson, of a proprietor of an establishment. You can tell without, I don't think you have to make an insight check for this, that this growing frustration obviously is keeping something very secretive. I will say, I think just your innate sense of other people, given your line of work, there is a growing frustration that isn't just like, I'm annoyed at having to not get a straight answer here, but like it's similar to what Takai experienced with the weird expression of like why do I have to talk to these people, these creatures?
God. All right, I guess we're leaving. Pain
I
is
have a
sucks.
spell. I've been trying to.
Okay.
It offers cover. It's a race trait ability. Basically, it causes like a thick ass fog you cannot see through. It can give Freya and Sunny cover. The only thing is that they just gotta get to the door.
Okay, so the room is about 30-40 feet.
Let me see how they.
From your current position.
Okay,
Aren't you fucking casting Fog Cloud?
it's Fog Cloud. It's a trait
question.
ability, so I can just cast it whatever.
Does it look like
You
a
would just
normal
start-
door, or does it look like a weighted door, like the last one was?
Like the last one, yes.
Hey,
Okay.
so just a quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have a +4 in strength.
Okay.
I have a +7 in stealth, +3 in sleight of hand, and +4 in athletics.
Cool.
So I'm wondering if when you cast the fog, I also have those shoes that don't leave a trace. So I'm wondering if you cast the fog and I just book it and then I just start and I just go through.
I guess I have a question. What is our plan to sneak to this door? And then if it's loaded with treasure, sneak it out?
I
Just
do have
fucking
that
open
dress
the door
full
and
of
take it then.
pockets.
Like, what? You know?
The obstacle in our way is I believe this guy is significantly stronger than us.
Yeah.
Well,
But
here's the better question.
I have a
He has
+5, but he might not be.
Like
Alright,
here's the better question. We sneak in there, grab gold. How are we getting back out?
Yeah.
We
just
have a
say
bag of
right.
holding.
Fog cloud, no footprints in there. Put as much gold in your bag as you can, then come out. Is that the plan?
I think so, yeah.
How
we have
long
a bag
does
of
this
holding.
spell
Let's
last?
do it.
All
Let's
right,
cause some
I'm gonna.
chaos.
Let me
Like
add
Jonah has the
one
bag
more
of holding.
one more wrinkle to this, Freya.
Yeah.
You don't have an indication of how large the room is, or necessarily. So I want to be clear. I'm not saying that you sense there to be gold immediately behind the door. You just sense that there is gold in that direction, and that might very well be why there is a gold yellowy color coming from the room.
Well,
I thought
have to, like, lock
wait,
pick
then I
something.
thought you said that I knew there was gold in there.
Oh, you know there's gold in there. But I'm not saying you don't know where in that space it is, or I don't want you to get the impression that it is immediately past the threshold of the door. All I'm
can
saying
I-
is there is gold in that room somewhere.
I'm trying to see because I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to also see if I have I could have sworn I had an. I could be really fast. And I'm trying to find because I'm pretty sure I had that somewhere that I've used that.
you're
But I
what?
can't-
Used your fast? What?
No, I
Used
want to say I
Sonic
have an ability where I can go really fast, but I'm not
Use
really.
your action to dash. Yes.
Yes.
That would be your action. though,
Is
so
there a
then you wouldn't-
way? Is there a way I can check to see if I know where it is? Do I have a really good sense of smell or something? How
I can
do I
smell the
do I have a
gold.
feel or is there a way that I can tell how close it is?
You certainly make a perception check. Go for it.
Okay, I have a +1
Guy
perception,
is
so
really.
hopefully-
He's got the patience of a
I
saint.
know. While this is
I'm surprised he
happening, I'm
hasn't
just
This
gonna.
us
this
yet,
is not
to be honest.
happening at the time that
Okay.
we're
Yeah,
doing this.
yeah,
Is all
yeah.
So
set
I
up.
got a 10.
Okay. All you know is that your sense of treasure, which is I think embedded in your being, given you are a dragon whose sole purpose is to hoard treasure and gold. You know that there is an enormous amount of treasure somewhere in that space behind him. But you don't know where in that space it is, and it's not like there's a huge light coming out of that room anyway. You don't even looking directly behind him, what isn't obscured by the outline of Corinthian. It's hard to tell. It is similarly dimly lit like this space is. So you don't know how big the room is, where the gold might be in the room, how much gold it is. All you know is that there is some treasure, significantly more than 50 gold pieces worth, behind him. Now, I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes to discuss, but I need to have some kind of decision on what you're going to do here.
If I may.
Yeah.
In the room, I just looked to Canis, and I looked to Kai, and I sort of make like a cutthroat gesture, and then like an X with my hands, and a like motion towards the door. That we should leave.
Takai kind of looks at you, Canis, and his ears are back on his skull, like full scared cat emoting, and he says, "This is starting to feel like we're in a bit too deep, Captain."
We'll take your gold.
Fantastic.
I start to. No, I stay there. I stay there, and I eye him. I just stare at him. Scowl on my face.
So, you have assigned rooms if you got your key from the front desk. If you'd like to stay, of course, you're welcome to rest on your ship. That's entirely your choice. You have to check out OnlyFins if you haven't had a chance to go there yet. Eldoris is lovely. Well, see, you've already attended to your needs at our lovely resort. So I suppose I will be seeing you turn away then, yes?
Not if we see you first, old pal.
I just look at McCleary and I give him the like, don't just.
He
Myrtle rolls his
smiles,
eyes and starts
he
walking out.
nods, and he turns around and goes through the threshold of the door, and the door begins to lower, weighted door, as the other doors did.
I just shuffle by to Canis and I say, "Right, let's get the hell out of here."
I nod and walk and kind of like wave Sunny and Freya over. Just don't forget about it. All right, I leave the room.
All right,
Okay.
I'll leave the room.
All right, we're leaving the room.
Wow, that was a whole lot of fucking nothing for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can we-
everyone take a deep breath, please. This is the part of the dubbing session where we like take a quick breather. Cool. Thank you, Tom. Okay, so you are in the next room. This is the room that you initially came in that had the left and right doors. This is where it had the 4 pipes with the mollusks that had the plastic being created. Do you continue onward towards the room that had the trap and led out to the main part of the casino? What do you do?
I mean, there's another door.
I say,
Everybody stick together. We're not sure what's going to happen to us afterwards. Nobody goes to their individual room. We all stay in one room. This is our punishment.
Don't you think we should just leave this place? Get on the ship and haul ass out of here.
Well, if people left stuff here or something, you got tabs you need to settle, we need to leave this place on some good terms. I know we started a fight. Huge one.
Oh.
let's see what the aftermath of that is, huh? What happened?
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
started a fight.
Okay. So y'all continue onward from this room. You're now back in the original hallway that you entered through. Let me make sure I have this right. Yeah, this hallway has the small purple gems every foot or so on both left and right. You still remember the one that created the energy effect that does still trigger potentially. What do y'all do? You see the doors that
Turtle
lead out.
slide underneath it like a penguin.
Yeah, I get as I get as low to the ground as I can, or whatever. I try and avoid the traps.
Okay, I need
Same.
everyone, all 8 of you, to make a dex saving throw, please. The DC is 15.
Please.
Oh,
God.
don't fuck
well.
me!
Save
Shit!
I'm
Would
supposed to
you
be good at
say
that.
this is an effect that I can see?
18. Fuck yeah.
Because I get advantage.
It's definitely an effect you can see, 100%
Fuck
of it.
yeah.
Hello, Raid. by the way. Hi. Thank you for the
Dexterity
raid,
saving throw.
Lorian.
Well, fuck, that still didn't work.
Wait, what's? Oh, I got a 23.
We're playing D&D today. I got.
I was like, what does B mean? It's like,
Oh,
it's...
come on! Oh God, I got a 4.
Me too.
Uh-oh.
We all get blasted.
I'm gonna sleep here.
How much out?
How much out?
Take a nap
I'm gonna
right
sleep
here.
right here.
I'm gonna
No.
take a nap. I'm taking a nap.
Okay. Anyone who roll below a 15 will take 2d8 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Fucking roll low, please.
That will be a 3, and that is an 8.
Hey, I'm down, guys.
That's 11 points of psychic damage from the trap.
I'm down.
I'm at 2. God damn it.
Even with the turtle slide.
Even with the turtle slide. So
Even you and me are down.
who is down from the trap?
Turtle and Monty.
so,
Fucking dumbest way to die.
No, this
so I
wasn't-
think so what happens is like Myrtle turtle slides right through the
Ninja Turtle.
it just blasts him from both sides. Monty like goes after, like trying to help, but I think you like trip or something and fall on him into the beam as if like
Swims into
into the
the
lava.
It's a beam.
So Myrtle and Monty just fall flat on the ground as you're all running.
My back.
I'll go roll my new
Damn it.
character if I don't make it.
All
Does
of
anyone have
Mario
healing?
Part 2.
I have healing. I'm gonna smack both of them. To cast Cure Wounds. I'll smack them and go, get the fuck, get off! And so Monty gets 8 HP and Myrtle gets 11 HP.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. That's great.
Monty looks vaguely surprised that you've slapped. Like, bro, why?
It probably wasn't like a face slap, it was like a fucking like
An ass slap.
Hey, good game. It was an ass slap. Good game.
good game. Like, this is your punishment for starting a bar fight.
That's great.
I run as fast as my turtle legs will go.
You all have left this hallway. You go down to the left and to the right, then straight, then left again, then right again, and you finally open out into the main lobby, where you came out of originally. It is an absolute sty. There's no piece of furniture that is intact. The table that was. Oh my god! Did you have the wood with you the entire time too?
Yes, I've had the wood. I've had 3 limes. That means I died for a minute with 3 limes in my mouth.
You gotta have a beam. Don't you think the limes maybe not limes anymore?
Yeah.
So the front desk table where you originally signed in, that has been smashed. This is kind of like the aftermath. So a lot of people are getting bandaged up or kind of walking out. It's the end. The fight has ended some time ago.
Start another one.
You see. I don't think Canis saw him earlier.
No.
You see someone who saw a fight and wanted to join in. Still in his black armor with the 2 slits at the back. He is kind of on his way walking out, but he's clearly been. He has like some scratches and scuffed up bits of his armor. This is Jet, the first mate of the pitch black pirate.
He's that son of a bitch that hit me!
It's my rival. Fuck off. We gotta get out of here.
I think Sonny goes, oh yeah, Canis, by the way, he had a message for you.
I don't have a hood or anything to obscure myself. All of my
You're scared of him?
I'm not scared. I just don't want to start a fucking conversation.
Freya.
Takai takes off the headband he uses as an eye patch and hands it to you to use as like
Yes, babushka.
Yo, badass.
What's up? What do I need? What else, huh?
Freya, you find there's a lot of shit on the ground. There's wood on the ground. There's bits of paper and forms and chips but because of just who you are, Freya, you see a little bit of paper with a strange image on it. It strikes your attention because it is a wanted poster that doesn't have a humanoid face on it. It's actually kind of cute. I'm going to post this in the chat for you.
Does the cat have a wanted poster?
This is the wanted poster that you see on the ground, Freya.
He's got a big bone.
I'm gonna pick up the paper and I'm just.
That's so cute.
Suddenly, I've forgotten all about that gold temporarily, but I'm just looking at the cutest little ferret face in my life that I've ever seen in my life, and I'm gonna. Oh man, who's the closest to me?
Probably me still.
I'm gonna go and tug on Myrtle's sleeve. Do you wear clothes?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna tug on your sleeve.
I hope he wears pants.
What, Freya?
It's wanted, and I want it.
Well, we do need the coin, so.
No.
Why is it wanted dead or alive?
Get the fuck out of this
They
thing.
probably shit on the Admiral's pillow.
If you can find it, sure, but we're going back to sleep. I'm tired. I have no spells left. Don't get us in trouble anymore.
We're going to sleep on this ship.
This place sucks. I want to leave.
Hey, I'd like to.
I come back to my senses and I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, there's people dying.
All right, lads. Quick roundup of gold at the front desk, and we make for the ship, eh?
Yes.
Agreed.
We still
make
need
our
to
way
buy
through the
food for
smoke.
the boat.
And fighting.
Monty holds up his bag of limes.
There's like bits of like fire randomly in different parts of the lobby.
Excuse me,
Guys,
checking
coming
out.
through. Look out.
You can you get your 50 gold pieces a piece for all 8 of you. So add that to your inventory.
I forgot how much I have.
Can I just add it to the ship treasury? Because Monty would just give
Sure,
it to the
it's
ship.
entirely up to you.
How many silver pieces do I have?
Should be
I
on your
forgot
sheet.
gold.
I have 51 gold now. That's how broke I was.
I have considerably more than that.
All right, we grab our gold. Does anybody stop us? Is it there? Is it just sitting there?
So the table has been turned over, but the attendants are kind of standing awkwardly. They have some stuff there. It takes a few minutes for them to get it for you, but they have had the instructions passed on, and you're able to get your promised gold.
How heavy is that table?
Well, it's now in like 3 pieces. It's probably not
Perfect.
too heavy for you to
Perfect. I'm taking it.
make a persuasion check.
know,
Final
what is
question
this?
also, was Moosh able to get any more gold when he was continuing to cause all this drama?
That's a good question. I don't think a ton because the chaos was a lot. I
Fair.
would say probably 5 gold pieces worth.
Alright.
It's 20.
20. Yeah, they're too tired with the fight that just happened. They're not gonna. You can take a third of the
Slowly
table.
taking a third of the table and making direct, unblinking eye contact as don't fuck with me.
That's great. I think. So, are y'all comfortable walking past Jet, or do you wait for him to head out first?
I'm comfortable.
Fucking
walking
pick
past
another
that.
fight with him. I don't give a shit. He punched me once
I
today.
make direct
Finish
eye
the job,
contact
coward.
with him.
I have momentarily granted Canis my headband to use as like a neckerchief to wear around his face.
I fucking throw a rock at him.
Yeah, do it.
Freya passes him and blows a raspberry when his back is turned.
Um,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So he sees you, Monty, with like. Do you have like the? Actually, here's what I propose. I propose that you have a third of the table under one arm, the other wood you have under the other arm, and then as he looks at you, you smile and the lime. One of the limes falls out of your mouth.
Yeah, let's just make him feel uncomfortable.
again, he
She's
has
so
a
rude.
mask on, so you can't see
It's
his
not
expression.
sending a message.
But you get the sense that the message has been received. He's
Good.
kind of stepping back from whatever this is.
Establish yourself as the craziest bitch in the room.
If the lime falls out of his mouth, I'm gonna pick it up and throw it at Jet.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he catches it.
I spit out the other lime in my mouth. Try catching that one.
Do you throw the other lime at Jet?
I spit it like really, like
You
with some
spit the
force
lime.
behind it.
What are you, Birdo?
You can't. What do you mean you spit the lime at him?
It's just
He's
a
not
little
like, in front of you, like he's not like standing right in front of you, like mouth to
Oh.
mouth. He's like 10 feet away.
Close enough to be mouth to mouth.
It's like a fucking baseball launcher.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
What is
I like
Okay,
that
you
one
wanna
fall
try
into my
this?
hand and then throw that one.
Are you throwing or are you spitting this
I'm
out?
throwing it. I don't think I
You
can
don't have
spit
any
it that
fucking
far.
hands. You're holding like 7 tables.
I mean, have you
right.
tried
Hey,
to spit that
hey.
far?
Hey, I
Hey.
give it to Freya. Just
Hey,
drop it-
Monty. No, just throw it towards my tail, and I'm gonna bat it at him like a baseball.
Oh
This
my
is go-
god.
this is gonna go
Not
well.
happening
Yeah, let's do
anymore.
that.
What?
Guys,
We're
This
gonna
kid's
die.
harassing
We're gonna
Jet.
die over
Fucking
limes.
stupid.
We're all we're all
We're gonna die
beat to
over
shit.
limes.
We're throwing limes at this. What is
You-
going?
Yeah,
I
he's
want McCleary has
traumatized.
no part of this. I would just
Mine,
like
he's
to-
like bleeding randomly.
I have.
So,
I have
Yeah,
my
just put
big
some blood on
lemons.
that lime.
This.
I just got bested by a swole brain. I have to pick the fights that I can.
Freya, make an
You're the one that
acrobatics
said you
check.
threw a lime at him.
I know I did. I did. I lost to a brain, so I'm picking a fight with Jet.
Yeah, I died recently. I
I
got
gave him
Get out of
PTSD
here.
once
We
today.
can't get out of here with causing some fucking
Yeah.
international incident, can we?
Freya,
Oh,
make an acrobatics check. This is to see if your
I mean,
tail
we're
can.
pirates,
Damn
right?
fucking right I will. I have a +5, baby.
Actually, wait. You know what?
I got a
Let's do it.
19.
Inspiration. Oh, okay, you got 19.
You got a
I was gonna
19?
give inspiration.
You were gonna give inspiration to the line.
You know, that's it. I'm
Oh
getting a
my
fucking
lord.
drink.
Yeah.
But no, we'll
The
stay back
adults
to
are at the bar
the
drinking, and the kids are harassing this poor man.
I'm going back to the boat.
Same.
Same.
The lime
Yeah,
just
let's party.
hits him in the chest and just slowly falls down the armor. And you get the sense that like he doesn't care that badly, but it's a mix of like confusion and bewilderment at whatever this. He knows you're all part of Canis's group.
Yeah.
He saw you earlier.
We're causing a distraction so Canis can leave.
I almost feel like something with lime should be in the pirate name now.
The lime.
Okay.
Lime.
With a lime liner.
Nope, not gonna do it. Nope.
Okay.
Don't say it, Ryan. I think it's a slur.
The sublime. SS
No, I was
sublime.
just gonna walk over, pick up the lime, and say, "You want to bite a
And then-
fruit?" No,
Oh
we're
my
not.
God,
Doing,
let's get the fuck out of here.
we're not doing that.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So y'all walk back out.
Once the adults are gone, the kids will stop harassing Jet and
Yeah.
go.
Right.
Ooh, I like the limelight. That's cool.
I do too.
Ooh, I like that too.
So are y'all going to the ship or what?
Yes.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
Yeah, I
here.
don't want to be on this shitty island anymore. I fucking hate
You're
it.
now back on the still unnamed vessel. It is. I think by now it is definitely evening. You've been here for a very long day. And amazingly, Myrtle has both been very busy and has died on the same day, which is quite a feat.
That's what good sex will do to you.
Oh my god.
Let's see here.
Yeah, small dose.
Ew. Ew.
Well, technically, he only got knocked out.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Yet.
Yeah. Cool. What do y'all what do y'all do now that you're on the ship?
I would like to.
Well, let me turn off this creepy music real quick.
Yes, please.
Give us our little chant of
Getting
music.
the
I would like to
anxiety.
just sort of like gather everyone.
Yeah. Again, yeah. With crew meeting.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
go for it.
Oh man, we're in trouble.
Right. So, I don't know if all of you knew, but there was something real strange going on with Corinthian.
Yeah,
Monty
really?
opens his mouth like like in surprise, like, oh my, really?
No.
Well, you know, some of y'all ran away down the hall, so I wasn't quite sure what you saw and what you didn't. But, I guess we leave, right?
I do think we leave. I also think, and I look at Takai, you should listen to the captain when he tells you to do something.
Well, now I ain't one to undermine the captain, but we did get a fair bit of gold from Takai's quick thinking.
We could have gotten more.
What do you mean?
Nobody else smelled the gold behind that guy?
I'm
There's
not in
something
the
in-
habit of
Is your
smelling
nose
those.
broken? You can smell money.
I'm a. Listen,
Something
I
we
have
were
s- I
trying
have
to
a
get
very-
your attention about.
Yeah, he was standing in front of, I guess, wherever they keep the gold in the entire time.
Right, well,
I do believe we should keep our eye on this casino island. We should mark it on our maps and make sure at some
Listen,
point, if we come back and we are stronger, have new information, maybe blackmail, something.
If I can take a little nap or something after dark, maybe when there's enough people back in, I could go back in and try to sneak through and maybe.
no, we're not going
maybe-
back in
No.
this.
Freya, if I may, no one's blood is worth that much gold. Our
right.
lives aren't worth it if we can't spend it.
Exactly. Well said, lad.
And you're my crew. I'm not going to just send you in there to get gold. We
wasn't
did
asking
walk
you to
out of it with a
send
fair
me.
amount.
I just wanted to help.
Run
You
over
have
to the
help.
Grand Line. There's going to be plenty of gold, Freya.
There's plenty more islands for us to
Aye.
deal
Starfight's
with.
on.
If I ever may present one question, seeing is how we're a new crew and all, and you know we've only been working together for a couple of weeks. I'd sort of like to just get a feel for y'all, you know, man to man. Now I'll be the first to admit that I ain't exactly a straight moral compass, but you're all okay with leaving the poor bastards to a terrible fate in that casino?
Oh, that's on them.
Yeah, Monty nods.
They're on
Maybe
the way
they
to
should
the
know
Grand
better.
Line. They're probably one of the less terrible fates they could have had.
And if
Really?
Jet wants to get himself in league with Corinthian, let him. Kill two birds with one stone.
I mean,
Well-
he's got a mask on. I don't think they can put a brain in his mouth if he's got a mask
He's
on.
got ears, don't he?
Maybe. Wait a minute. I know I'm not the smartest, but what if Jet knows something? Maybe that's why he was wearing a mask.
He was wearing a
What if
mask
Jet-
before.
What
Oh.
if Jet is in league with the brains?
Mm,
And speaking of brains, does anybody have any bloody clue what the hell those things were?
Do we know what those things were?
Have I ever heard about those in like lore
I went
or
to
story?
school.
I think.
You rolled
Make,
on that one.
Make a history check, Myrtle.
Okay.
I was gonna ask Ruben.
No.
Considering my close encounter with the third kind, or whatever you would call it, did I pick up anything regarding them? Maybe their magic and origin, or anything like that, or anything about them?
You can make either an Arcana or a History check, depending on kind of what information you're hoping to glean.
Anything about their origin, or maybe like the or anything like when they grappled me specifically, I probably would have felt something. I'm assuming. But
Also,
Sure.
as like, and I knew this was my excuse, my reason last time, but can I rack my brain again? As an inquisitor, I feel like I would have been privy to something like this. Maybe not based on roll, but like I feel like that kind of that tracks, right?
I agree. If
Okay,
you want a second first, Razine.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Arcana
History
check,
check.
right? Oh, okay.
Would they
History
teach you
check.
about these things in school?
Wait, you said I could use Arcana, right? That one's a little bit.
Well,
bigger.
Arcana will only tell you if this is some kind of magical thing, or if it will give you different sort of information. If you're looking for, if you know about them in history, or if you've heard about them in a more general sense, history
Yeah,
is for you.
Let's do history. I don't. It's fine. Roll. Of course not.
No, but I do think I don't think you've run into these before, Canis, but I do think it is starting after the experience that you've had thus far with the brains and the objects you've seen kind of in their laboratory-like structure, the strangeness of Corinthian's behavior. This sounds familiar to what you've heard as voiceless talkers. Voiceless talkers. Which I should mention was also mentioned offhand by Shades earlier. They are, make sure I have it. Yeah, they are aberrations, lawful evil. They are from another plane, and they don't look very kindly on the creatures of this plane.
Then they should fuck off back home.
They're sapient beings, but they are considered to be absolute evil. They do the little bit that you know is that they do reprehensible and irredeemable acts of experimentation on fleshy bodies. Just very, very rough stuff. Perhaps that's what you would have found behind door number 2.
And who knows this, Canis?
Canis.
Okay, hold on.
You know, now that I think about it, I do remember them teaching us about this kind of thing. They're not nice, quite malicious, and they're used for what I do, torture.
I mean, are they going to be a threat to us?
Canis kind
neither
of
one, but-
grimaces at in a way that makes it look like he's saying, now that I remember what they are, I wish we would have saved them. I wish we would have done something about it. A little bit regrettable, but
So
he kind of shakes it off.
my kind of attempt to want to save the brain and kind of question it and see what was going on. That probably should have done that. I don't know. Is that what...
Retrospect, doesn't matter. We're living in the moment.
Yep.
Hot and fast.
So they're very nasty, as we could tell. I mean, that crawled out of that guy's mouth up my arm. You all saw that.
Yeah,
that
how'd
was
that
pretty
feel?
creepy.
So there's an island full of them. And their plan is to, what, take over everyone's brain? As in, the entire world?
I mean, I guess if they go unchecked, I'm
And,
sure...
can they spread, a virus or something? If one guy gets a brain, does he put the brain in another guy? And then that guy puts the brain in someone else? Because if that's the case, there's a whole island of pirates they're just waiting to go and gamble and...
Clearly, my theory is if it gets to be too much of a problem, the Empire will do something about it.
The Empire? Oh, come on, Canis. When has the Empire done anything for anyone?
The Empire has housed me for 10 years.
You're old. That's nothing.
He gives you a doubtful look because he knows the truth, but then he agrees with you because
Okay, cool.
he's not gonna out you.
Now, I may be a turncoat, but I still have connections. Not loyalties, but I can help.
It looks as though he gives a look that says why are you booing me? I'm right.
All right, well. Point of order then. We probably need supplies, eh, Monty?
Monty nods, but he also puts down the table he took and that one part of the chair and just sort of throws his hands out to it.
We don't have the limes anymore because we threw them at Jet, so...
He puts down the bar peanuts. It's here it is.
Oh,
Here's
those
your
not
supplies
peanuts.
that I can.
Hell yes.
You know, you shouldn't eat those. Nobody washes their hands when they touch that bowl.
I mean, we don't know if he's
Monty
had them in
grabs
his
a
mouth,
handful
so...
and eats
I'm just
them
saying.
with the shells on.
Well, so point of order. Correct me if I'm wrong, or if y'all got opinions of your own. We rest up for the night. Maybe we go back on the casino and get some supplies with the money we just got. And then we ship off.
Sure. Just
Is it even a good idea to even go back?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
It's up to the captain.
I don't want
I
to get
feel
hugged
like
by
we
a
should
brain
send
again.
we should send out a what are they called? They're called in Star Trek. Away team. We shall send an away team to purchase goods. Monty, you should go with whoever decides to go with you.
That's-
Right, I mean, a large crowded casino with... They ain't gonna try anything right out in the open. It's probably the backroom deals where they put the brain in your head.
One would hope. Regardless, remain vigilant for the remainder of the night.
Aye, we should
We
set
want
a
to
watch
take
or two.
watch. Yeah, we should take a watch.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
I agree, Captain.
I'll take a watch. The captain will take a watch.
Okay,
And that should cover us for the 8 hours.
nice. You all have your rooms. I'm curious.
Well, wait, we're sleeping on the boat, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Have y'all made any changes to your rooms to individualize them yet? In terms of
haven't had-
I'm everywhere.
I've picked up little bits and bobs that I've just kind of scattered around, like put them on the windowsill, like put them on the headboard of my bed, just little things that I found that I think are really neat, and just kind of collecting little things for my hoard. And I have a spare chair with a pillow on it for little Stella to sleep on.
That is the cutest thing. I love the idea of the kind of you starting the horde with the little bits and bobbles that you have. Freya, take a point of inspiration.
My room's
Wait,
just
how
not
many do I
invested.
have so far? I
You
don't
can
know.
only have
I
one.
only have one.
Oh,
So if you
Oh.
already have one, then you don't.
I don't know. I
I don't
I'll
think you
just
do
add
at this point, so.
I know you said one thing that you really liked something I did, and I added something, but now I don't know where it is. And
You're just
No.
generally kind of great, Freya, so.
Oh, where do I put? Oh, okay, cool. Do I just? Okay.
So that's just like
Little sunshine.
a free kind of re-roll whenever you want for
Nice,
one
okay.
thing.
All right, cool.
And anyone else in terms of their rooms and such?
I stole a bowl to put my rocks in. That's about it.
This whole room smells of thievery. Great.
My
I haven't-
real
I haven't
cool
really had time
rocks.
to collect anything. I don't really have much in the means
I
of
think that-
decoration.
I'm gonna say, unless you disagree, Canis, that we put Shade's flag in your bedroom.
Sure, yeah, that's a good idea. Shade's old flag. Put that up. I'll put that up over the one side of windows as kind of like a blind.
Cool.
I was too broke or in the middle of escaping death by brain to decorate my room. So
You're a pirate. Just start stealing shit.
But maybe when we go to Shul next time, we can have a shopping episode or something. The last one kind of went sour when we met that weird pip thing.
Hey,
I mean,
Well-
you heard her when we were there. There's more of her.
I'm sure, and I hope we never run into them again.
I have a
However-
feeling we
Well,
will.
we have to. Freya owes them money.
Yeah.
I owe money.
We owe them something.
We owe them a quest to turn something in.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta go
Remember
somewhere.
You got that side quest from them? You gotta make sure to
Oh.
check that off.
It's the only reason why you have those boots.
I forgot about that.
Right, I think you should all get some shut eye. I'll take
Hey.
the first watch.
Okay.
Aye.
All right. Make a perception check for me, Canis.
Okay. What is it? Hold on. Perception. 19.
19. Yeah, as the sun is setting over the horizon and the beautiful spectacle of the stars shine overhead, the two moons still overhead as well. It's a beautiful night. You see the gold lights, the multicolored lights coming from the resort. You're at the pier, so you hear like a low thum of music The smells from the casino are still kind of coming out, but no indication of anything untoward on the vessel. Let's see. Something does happen at night. Not in terms of a safety issue or anything, but Razim. Let me turn off this music real quick.
Am I gonna be visited by dream brains or something?
Dream brain.
Dream brains.
Let me make. Do I have?
He didn't say no.
It's just the tree of names. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Okay. This music is called "Brain for Razim."
What?
Oh my god.
I will find you.
My favorite
Oh, it
song.
was a joke.
Razim,
Yes.
that dream you've had, the repetitive dream, the one that it's always the same set of images. I described it before as kind of a watercolor image, where it's the shapes and the outlines are very squishy. You can kind of make out that there's a figure who is holding on to you and telling you something, but there's no sound that comes with it. It's just typically it's just a very amorphous, almost blob-like image. You just have that emotional sense that's attached to it. This time it's different. It's like it's kind of rewound to some point before whatever that moment of the person grabbing onto you desperately, with a mix of happiness and sadness. You see golden spires that tower into the sky.
Fires?
Spires, towers. A marvelous palace of blues and silvers, shining brightly in the middle of the afternoon. You look out from the top. It's some kind of island that you're on. Large island. You can see the shoreline below you. And looking down at yourself, you see your body is adorned with various jewels and decadent fabrics. Very comfortable, but a sign of some kind of importance. And then there is a catastrophe. The image changes abruptly. The blues and greens of looking outside on the afternoon sun turn into dark blues and purples, blacks and grays, and then yellow. Thunder from the sky, lightning. The earth shakes. You're grabbed by someone, you're rushed away into the depths of whatever building you're currently in to safety. It does not last forever. You are returned to that same image that you have gotten before, this time a little bit more sharp, a little clearer. It appears to be a human, maybe a half-elf, friendly disposition, similar sort of clothing that you're wearing, though not as decadent. And he is saying something. The words are, it's hard, it's almost garbled, like it's kind of being transmitted through the water. And then it crystallizes again, one last time. And the words this time, it's not the Tree of Names. It's just, you're free. And that's what strikes you as you wake up this time in your bed on the ship.
Razim starts rubbing his head as he gets up and looks around, I guess, in the darkened room. His eyes are wide open, like, that's the first time he's ever, in his entire life, he's ever, like, heard, like what he was saying. Like, that person that that image in his head was always saying, but he's even more confused than ever. Free? Free from what? Hell? All he can think about is the colors in his head, like the clothes he was wearing. Like, what? He's never seen anything so. What's the word for it? He's never had that kind of money to wear something like that. Where's this from? You know. But there's no one else in there. Is there anyone else in the room with him?
Takai is. He's a dependent. Like, what time? About what time would you say you woke up?
I think it would be sometime like in the dead of night, like long after we've slept. Everyone's fallen asleep.
Then you probably just see him kind of curled up in his oh god, hammock on the other side of the room from you.
Like the garb he was wearing, was there anything, does he recall any, you said was there any like accessories or anything that he would remember in that dream, or is it all muddled since he's woken up? I know some people have difficulty remembering their dreams. Whenever they have it.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check, okay. Wisdom is +1.
The 9.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard, right? And you've experienced this before, where like you feel like maybe sometimes you've seen other things, but again, it's that sensation whenever you try to remember the dream right after you wake up, where the more that you try to focus on it, the more that it kind of slips away, right? So you remember wearing something nice and seeing the shoreline and the words that this figure said to you, but any more detail at this point, it's still really, it's muddled. It's still it's sharper image, but it's still watercolor.
I think I'll get up, take a breather outside for like a few minutes. Outside my room.
The cool air of the sea, the salt of the air, the salt of the water. You can taste the sea on the ship. I think for you and for everyone else who comes out at night, it's a weird sort of peace out here. The stars are a little bit different this time of year. And as bizarre as the situation you've encountered on the island and unexpected things still to come on the Grand Line, there's just a kind of comfort, a relaxation, a familiarity with being out here. It's nice.
I think being out there for a few minutes, getting some deep breaths in, helps me relax. I look around to see if anyone's up, anyone's around before I decide to carefully walk back to my room so as to not disturb anybody.
Okay. Great. All right. Who takes the second shift for the night?
I don't mind doing it. I don't have good perception, but I'll do it.
If I got some time in, I could do it with you. Otherwise,
Sure, actually,
Sure.
yeah, I'll wake both of you guys up.
because I have good perception.
Well, I'll wake up. Myrtle, you want to make the decision on your own?
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
I'll wake up McCleary. That makes sense.
Yeah,
'cause he's
wake up
first mate.
McCleary, I guess. He's better at this, and he's your first mate.
I
Well,
rouse
if you want to take the
McCleary.
watch, you can. You go for it.
Sure. I will take the first watch.
Okay.
Just do it together, Jesus Christ!
Hey,
I go and
it
knock on
only
his
took like 2 minutes compared to the 50 minutes that we took in the
True. This is much better.
All right. Perception.
Yeah, you can both. Either one of you can make a roll with advantage, or you can both do it.
You do at advantage. You
Alright.
you said you wanted to take watch initially, so I don't want to steal your thunder.
All right, 16.
Okay.
Nice.
I think you have a pretty good look of the ship. The pier and the gangway is still connected, so it's easy to get off from the ship onto the pier if you wanted to. But no indication of any crawling creatures or anything on the ship. It's just the 8 of you and little Z.
All right. I think just for extra flavor, I think that Moosh has been expand ball form this whole time as the dino. I think after coughing up some of the gold that he has in his system, like a hairball, he goes back to his normal size, and I take him back to my room.
I like that. Cute. Okay. Unless anything happens that night on your end, you all wake up well rested. You gain the benefits of a long rest, so you're all back up. Your spells are back. Your health's back.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god.
Thank God. I'm not near dead.
I'm only a half caster. It's scary when I don't have enough spells.
Same. I only have 2 spell slots. I gotta use.
By the way, Nate, are you going to be taking Revivify?
Probably.
Because I cannot. It's not a bard spell.
Then I will be taking it. I am the medic after all, I believe.
Yeah.
I think shipwise you are, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can take care of the rest of the healing. You have to bring everybody back from the dead.
All right, sounds good.
Defibrillate.
All right. It's now morning, your second day at Casino Island. What do y'all do?
This fucking place.
Monty and company go to get...
Yeah, I gotta go get supplies from this fucking place.
I jump up and, with my newfound wealth, I decide to first, at first say hi to crew and everybody, and then I, despite the fact I didn't want to be here any much longer, I think after getting a bit of a breather outside, I feel a little bit better, and I think I'm gonna go and see if I can get something really good to eat on the island.
Wait,
Okay.
I need to send a message to Razim.
Okay, well.
Okay, here we
can't
go.
stop him.
Just.
Oh my god.
Is that bell actually happens every time, right?
Yeah.
Like audibly?
In your head, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like a doorbell.
hey,
Yeah. If I could find a way to make the sound that sounds like, when shock in a movie, it's like that ringing noise, I would. However,
the tenon
singing
ideas,
bowl
yeah.
is the closest thing I can buy on
That's fair.
Amazon for $10. So, yeah. Hey, Razim, this is your conscience again.
no, it's not. How you doing, Monty?
If you're going to go get something to eat, just to help out, can you try to get to-go boxes?
Go boxes. What is this? You
Yeah,
want something to eat? Come with me.
No, I gotta go get supplies. Just go get
Come on. Someone
just
else can get supplies.
Razim, just put the thing in the box. Just as much as you can. As much as you can sneak out.
What? Wait, sneak out.
It's like going to the buffet, showing it all in your purse.
Yeah, it is.
See if they have a buffet.
What is? I'm not.
I ever tell you that Monty's Filipino, and this is what my grandma tells me to do?
I don't. Where is Razine going? The Golden Corral? Like what the fuck?
Yes. The
It is a
casino Golden
casino.
Corral.
Yeah, Casino Island Golden Corral.
Yeah, when I went to Vegas, there was nothing but buffets.
A free
Dump
brain
that
with every
potion out,
purchase.
fill it with chocolate fountain.
Yes.
Razine, Razine just has this look on his face like, what do you want?
Not what I want, just get anything you can get your hands on. If you see them taking perfectly good food out to the dumpster because capitalists do
I'm
that.
not doing that. I have money now. I'm going to get a legit breakfast.
Okay, well,
Has even left the ship yet?
Get the to-go box. I will
get a to-go box. What do you want me to put into the to-go box? What do you-
Anything. It's a fucking
Fine.
buffet.
Okay. I will get you something.
Okay, thank you.
He's
For
not saying you
everyone-
have to eat the dumpster food. He just wants you to get him dumpster food.
Little Z, you coming? You can stay with the crew if you want.
Do they have spaghetti?
You can't eat.
Oh
What
God!
the fuck? The puppet wants spaghetti?
You can't eat. Little Z.
spaghetti.
I have a question, James. That entire time that Razine was having that conversation with Monty, what did it look like from the outside?
Yeah, what? Yeah, how was Razim respond?
You never seen Razim so as frustrated as he is right now, but it looks like he's talking to no one.
Mhm.
Okay, because Takai kind of comes over to ask you to tag along, and he kind of stops and just, when you get done with that conversation, he's kind of like, his ears are just like a little bit back, like, what the fuck's going on with this guy?
You get to right when you're about to talk to him, you get to the part where he says, "What do you want?" and you think he's talking to you.
That's a complicated question. Just kind of want to tag along with you today, if that's
Oh,
okay.
pancakes.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I was talking to Monty. Yeah, you can come. Lil Z, you coming? And no, you cannot have spaghetti. You can't eat.
Aww.
You can't eat. Why are you surprised at this?
What he wanted.
No, I said, does he want to come?
Oh.
Can I ride your shoulder?
Okay, but you have to get small.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm a full-size Lil Z riding on your shoulders.
Corey, it's like when we played Pico Park and you're screaming at me, "Get small, Riley! Get small!"
So you and Takai go to the. There's definitely a giant buffet dining room on the main floor of the casino. It's a pretty weird sight though, because like, compare the fight you saw yesterday, the casino room where pirates are gambling and stuff, all the creepy shit, and then like a big cafeteria area where they're just like pirates that like have probably killed people or kind of munching down on, pancakes, omelets. So there is definitely an omelet station for sure. As well as like lunch food and dinner food, because pirates, they don't go by the rules. So
Wow.
The
they're
baddest
example.
rule there is out there.
exactly.
Not eating breakfast.
Well, some pirates sleep all day, wake all night, and this is dinner time.
I eat brunch for dessert. I'm so badass.
Okay, so while that's happening, what is the rest of the crew doing?
I
So
gotta go
who is
get
going to
this
get
now.
supplies?
I'll go with Monty to get
Fuck
supplies.
yeah.
So let
Because
Yeah.
he doesn't speak.
Myrtle or myself or Canis should go with them.
I'll go with him.
Does either one of you want to go? Otherwise, I can.
I'll go with him.
Yeah,
Even though
no, I do not.
Myrtle should go because I don't want to I want to show my face in there again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the most responsible
And Myrtle.
17-year-old.
Are the only two that are trustworthy. on this-
Don't trust him! Don't!
Boy,
Trust him!
That's the truth.
what have I ever done to?
Razim is too. You're right.
Okay, yeah, Razim's got some. He's like the oldest of the children.
He's a straight shooter.
I've got
Yeah.
the most money on this ship, and y'all don't trust me?
No.
Yeah, Sunny's here to like
You,
pay
why
maybe
we
when you
don't
stop
trust you.
throwing limes at people, then we'll trust you.
Hey, the limes are an
Never.
improvement. I wanted to throw a rock.
It's
I want
troubling
breakfast
time.
too, so I'm going with cuisine.
Good lord. Okay, so let's first do the supplies. We had to somehow. I'm glad we actually have the resource log because I wouldn't be able to figure out what to do with the wood you stole from the fucking.
You did say add one. That's why we're at 14 right now from last. Can I add another for the table that I took?
You absolutely may. You may absolutely
Thank you,
may
Ruben.
add an extra. I'm being generous.
I will buy you a drink next week. Thank you.
Okay. Were there other supplies that you wanted to get outside of just adding the lumber to your supplies?
Yeah,
or-
I'm here to get like more ship rations, like the food and water.
Yes,
And
yes.
also, we gotta go to
Let me pull up because I forgot what the exchange rate is.
Yeah, the price is 1 gold piece for 2 food, 1 gold piece for 1 water, 3 gold piece for 1.
It's everyone's favorite subject. It's
It's
resources.
Excel
spreadsheets.
Beep, 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 beep.
It's me
So-
doing my day job, but now it's D.
So- So as opposed to us having a conversation where we're just talking about math, You can do the math and let me know what that adds up to in a
Alright.
second. Okay.
I realized that I did the math wrong. I accidentally allocated the price for.
Did you just say that this is your day job, Riley?
Yeah,
you fucking fuck with spreadsheet.
I'm an accountant now. I grew up.
Excellent. Okay.
No longer working at a pizza place.
Okay, so Razim and was it Takai are going to the dining hall? Yes, Razim and Takai, or
I'm
Yes.
going to.
and Freya
And Little Z and Freya.
and Little Z. Okay, so we have a whole little party here. Great.
Yeah.
So we don't have to role play y'all in the buffet line, getting food. But let me ask, what sort of stuff do you guys get? Well, I'm just curious. We haven't learned, let's get some character development.
Bucket of eggs.
Shut
bucket
up.
Get the eggs.
Oh my god. What
Always with the fucking eggs.
besides eggs? What do y'all get from the buffet?
I think I'll grab some toast, some waffles, some melon slices.
Oh.
Love. This is thankfully a little bit more healthy than our usual heartburn.
I get
Okay,
like
cool.
some pickles, I guess.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's about it. Yeah, Canis just eats pickles.
Like pickled gherkins or like
That's it?
various different types of
it.
pickles.
Your entire
pickles?
diet?
Fruit, bread, and cheese. You know.
And
It kind of
pickles.
explains a lot for
Pickles.
Canis,
Do you
honestly.
eat like Branston pickle, like English pickle?
Well, I was thinking more like Japanese style pickles.
Yeah,
there's
like pickled
there's
veg,
8 billion different pickled things.
So, Freya's not getting a pickle. Freya gets she
I'm kind of
gets
scared.
she gets a Belgian waffle
Oh
with
yeah.
like whipped
Okay.
cream
That's some
and
good hotel food right there.
strawberries and powdered sugar. Something that's honestly just gonna make her seasickness worse.
Mhm.
But she's gonna have a great fucking time.
Yeah.
Sounds like carnival food, actually.
Freya
It's a
gets whatever like the kids menu order, the chicken nuggets and the French fries,
Mac and cheese.
which frankly that's pretty good because you can't fuck up. I mean, I guess you can't, but like it's hard to fuck up chicken tenders.
That's true.
Um,
Unless
It's
you're
that thing from
gluten-free.
Perkins.
Oh, I'll find a way.
Where they, that thing from Perkins where they make like the little smiley face and whipped cream on the pancakes. with the
Yes,
sprinkles
yes.
and the
Yeah,
Not
Freya
for
gets
me,
that.
yes.
on those.
Freya gets
the
that.
chocolate chip pancakes. Okay, this is delightful. Takai, what are you getting for breakfast?
Do they have any smoked salmon?
Oh my god.
Of course they do.
You're a cat.
So I am a cat. That is the joke. I think Takai's getting like a little bit of everything. So, I mean, eggs, of course, plenty of the eggs.
Sure, honey.
My man.
Gotta have
Eggs, bacon, sausages, and then he finds the tureen of smoked salmon, goes back, gets another plate, and just fills it with it before he takes it back to the table.
Excellent, lovely. Are y'all eating there, or y'all going
You take the plate back to the fucking ship.
to the ship?
Yeah, I'll try to bring a mix of stuff for.
Oh, wait, I'm not
Monty's,
there.
Since I have no idea what Monty likes.
I never got pickles.
Well, you
Ordering
weren't
some-
there. I was wondering how you just.
Yeah, I'm not there. You just kind of let me have that, Ruben. Thank you.
Freya
course.
will
At
bring
free
back
character development.
pickles. Freya will bring back pickles for Canis.
Okay.
Okay.
You just put like loose pickle in your pockets?
You
I have a
grab this and be
bunch
like,
of them.
we
I
got
like
takeout
these.
boxes. We got takeout boxes. You can put all the
Takeout
pickles we
boxes.
want in there if we wanted. Like just pickles. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Okay. This is
What
this
is-
is great.
Is that
Yeah.
you? Is that Courtney? Are you? Is that? Do you guys hear that?
Tapping?
Or
is that
just
high
me?
pitched noise?
I hear that. Is that the music?
No,
And then
that's
there's
the
also
music.
tapping.
Is
That's
it
the tapping's me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
Mute that, Courtney.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll move my mic over.
Cool. All right. So we have gone through the incredibly exciting part of the pirate adventure, the breakfast.
Sarcasm.
And the resource allocate. Oh yes. Before we move on from this stuff, how much food and water does the ship now have?
Well-
16 food isn't 4 days. It's one food per person, isn't it?
No, I thought we're at because
We're
it's like
half
cut in
because
half
of
for-
the.
yeah.
Well,
So
the
Cut in
it's-
half. Yeah. Right.
We take 4 a day. Actually, I should probably get more water.
That's correct.
Yeah. Let me revise this.
Sure.
I'll give you 7 gold, Riley.
Okay, for
I'll
water.
I'll give you 7 more just in case.
Okay, so that's 14. Do we all want to put in water?
Get what you want with
fresh
it.
water?
I'm just giving you 7 gold.
How much
I
does
think
it generate?
I think Sunny was
Picking
hoping
seven.
to go to try and maybe finagle
Oh
a
yeah,
deal,
let's
and then we
finagle.
didn't do anything.
Well, it's not set in stone. Let's try to finagle.
It is set in stone.
No.
The rate for food and water. Yeah, that's a mechanic.
But we
We
didn't get
can't-
to our
we can't
shots thing.
We can't sweet talk and
Sure.
play a jaunty
ship
little
goods.
tune and
Sure. What's your attempt? Go for it. You can certainly try.
Certainly try.
I think like while the transaction's going on, I'll probably ask if we can just can we just like sweeten the like you help us, we'll help you. Like, what do you want as a person? What are you missing in your personal life or your personal enrichment? What do you need?
gold. I'm missing money.
Oh, me too, buddy. Me too. Let me tell you. How about though some cultural enrichment in your life?
I'm sorry that I have to look down at you, but it looks like you're a child. What you doing at a casino?
Gambling.
Good on
Gambling,
ya.
mister.
I sure am winning money, sir.
Turnt baguette kid.
They're starting younger every year.
What?
Anyway,
Unfortunately, gambling has not gone well for me. That's a lie. I can trade entertainment for maybe 5 gold off.
what sort
I'll
of
tell you-
entertainment?
Why, we're musicians.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know if you. What the fuck is wrong, James? Were you worried for a minute? What did you think I was gonna do?
Please. Please.
Hang on. I don't
Please
remember the name of the
continue.
last island that we were at.
It was
Babel's
Black Bay.
Key.
Black
was-
Black Isle, Black Bay rather.
Black
yeah,
Bay.
Black Bay.
Oh, Fable's Key is the end of the Grand Line. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But the last place we were at, we did thoroughly stomp some competition with our sweet tunes.
Monty does like a little Spanish like like his character sweet tunes.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the discount if the song's good.
All right.
What sort of tune do you play for, Mr. NPC?
Well, we're in the Grand Line, so I think I'm just gonna go with the diss track again.
A diss track of
Achilles and
Okay. I like
Yeah,
it,
sure.
I like
Fuck it. Why not Achilles? I was gonna go with the twins again because it's already down. But
It's up to
yeah,
you.
I think he's probably been
Throw in a
working
new
on one
verse.
for Achilles as well.
If you have something pre-written, I would love to hear it.
I don't write shit.
You don't have to
down.
sing it, but I know you can sing, but you're welcome to.
I don't have anything written down.
Okay, it's all right. All good.
one day.
Go for
One day.
Go for a roll for a performance check.
Okay, are we both making those?
How are you helping?
I'm doing like the second guitar.
Monty plays the drums and the other guitar.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, Monty has like a foot drum and a guitar.
So this will be at advantage for you, Sonny.
Hell yeah. Y'all ready for this?
laying the bass.
Also make uncomfortable eye contact with the dude. That
24!
Nice.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's
Nice.
roll it again just to see if it's
A crit.
a crit.
Oh, that was the other roll
Second one?
was a 7.
Oh.
I gotcha.
So it was a 16 or a 24.
Gotcha. Cool.
Okay, what's our discount?
You asked for
Give
what?
me that discount.
-5 was it?
I was asking -5. If he thinks it's worth more or less, he can do whatever. I think
minus
my
7.
go-
Minus
Hell yeah.
7.
Like my goal as well with jamming out is to maybe try and bring some more people in for him, because then he'll be more inclined to be
Yeah.
nice to us.
That's fair. That's fair. People are coming over, which will increase the business for his little stand here. So yeah, -7 on is a discount for whatever y'all are buying. And let me know what that comes out to again in terms of how
Yeah.
much food and water y'all have.
Gotcha. Okay, so just to, make sure we're all on the same basis, I got 7 gold from Myrtle, or
Yes.
Say again, you cut out for me.
sorry. I got 7 gold from Myrtle, 7 gold McCleary,
Yes.
and I'm adding that on to my 50 gold that I'm spending here. So we got 57. Okay, I'm gonna revise this. I'll let you guys know, and then let you. Yeah, don't let me doing accountant shit hold you up.
Cool. Great. All right. We have had breakfast. We've bought our supplies. What's next?
Are we all on ship?
Yes.
I think at this point, probably, yeah.
Yeah, heading back to the ship.
Okay.
Got my box.
I kind of invite everybody into our, I guess it would be a galley. I don't think we have like a hall or meeting room or wherever.
The biggest room right now is kind of the kitchen dining room area,
Okay.
which is
Yeah,
near I think it's near the rear of the ship.
Okay. I gather everyone there, and as if we're going back to the in like Mass Effect or something, just going back to the world map.
Yeah.
We're just like,
All right. Where do we want to go next?
Well,
we get that map, please.
That's a good question. What do we have
Freya's
to
gonna
do?
take out the bounty sheet or the wanted poster that she found.
What is that?
I don't know. It's cute though, isn't it?
Looks like a rat.
Ruben,
Yes.
for the sake of expediency, could we say that last night we resynced the log pose?
Okay.
So this is actually a good question for y'all. So in case you didn't write any notes down in terms of how the log pose works, you have to sync it when you're at. So you're currently at Casino Island, so you have to let it sync to the next island. It is going to be it's going to take a different amount of time each island. Sometimes it might be a few hours, might be a few days or weeks or months, depending on just the nature of the connection. It's constantly changing. The log pose you currently have does appear to have synced to a new location. You can tell because it is no longer pointing right towards Casino Island. It is now pointing somewhere to the southeast.
Okay.
Okay. Well, do we go by the log pose, or do we just hit up another island? I know we have a time frame, but
Well,
I would much rather follow the log pose, if to be clear.
why don't we follow it, and if we see any
What
items
happens
that
on
catch
the
our
way?
fancy, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, you're all rested and fed. We got supplies. Get your asses on deck. Let's move this thing.
Aye, Captain.
Hey, Captain.
Yes, sir. I mean,
Yup.
I Captain.
What is everyone's job as you're now getting the ship ready to head out?
I'm kind of overseeing everything since we don't have any like crewmen. That's something we could look into. Getting a proper.
Yeah, a
crew.
proper. And we have to feed NPCs.
Oh my
So, like, the
god.
island
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
that big. We don't have really any more rooms for them.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, it's a sort of a smaller ship. All right. So we get moving. We blast out on the high seas out of this cove.
All right. You see from behind you the glowing golds and yellows and reds and blues, the multicolored light show that's still kind of coming out from the resort island behind you. And whatever nonsense was happening down there in the depths of the facility, which you have left behind for another time, perhaps. You are now back on the high seas. You've had your first time on the Grand Line. Let's see. It's now the kind of morning to middle of the day. it is an indeterminate amount of time between this current island to the next. You're never going to really know how long the
Okay.
voyage will be between islands. I think you look up at the sky. It's a relatively cloudless day. It's pretty nice out here. You do see, once again, very faint in the distance, a sky whale. And if you take a closer peek with binoculars or with a glass, you can see the little flying creatures with white wings around it. Where is everyone kind of stationed on the ship while you are at full impulse?
I'm by. I would say I'm outside. I'm just kind of watching the water as it goes by. You know, on the by the helm, making sure there's nothing in front of the ship. You know, doing the odd jobs that everybody else needs. Maybe tying an occasional rope off, something like that. Helping with the sails.
Sure.
Since I'm a seaman.
And what about the rest of you?
I think I am, in the meaning of all this, I'm trying to craft glass baubles that will be used for storing potions and other things like that for if we ever find any extra stuff or if we ever try to do alchemy or anything like that, then I'm going to be able to start to use it for healing and stuff like that. So I'm starting to make my area look kind of as close to a place where I would do physician work.
Cool.
I want to say that I'm probably at the helm, but then I'm probably letting Canis take the wheel and going back and forth between. I'm trying to make sense of the line. I'm trying to draw up some maps of our own. Because I am proficient and do have navigator's tools. So I'm trying to just get a sense of the islands as senseless as they are.
Cool. I like that. Did we leave a note here? Cool. What about Razim, Freya, Monty?
I'm sorry, I'm still doing math, so
You're still doing
I messed
accounting
up
work.
somewhere and really got confused. So
You're actively piloting a ship.
Yeah.
yes, I
Winds
am.
change, man.
Winds change. Monty,
Hi.
what is not to do?
Oh gosh. I mean, what would they allow Freya to do? That's the important question.
That's a good question, actually.
What is your position on the ship?
I mean,
I don't think she was here when we picked
Oh,
them.
you might not have been here.
I think we kind of
the ship
figured that she was. No, you have to have a job.
Isn't she the cook or something?
I
Oh,
believe
we said
so.
you have
Yeah.
I hope not.
Oh, that's right. I am the cook because I
So
have
this is
fire
gonna be
breath.
fun.
Freya, what are you making for this first meal after Casino Island?
I'm assuming, like, have we been able to buy enough food? Like
Lime soup.
Pickle soup.
I want you just to make a survival check.
Oh god. I hope you're
Let's
good
see,
at that.
let's see how good this meal is.
Oh no.
Whether it's gonna poison the crew
Yeah.
or
Trying to
love
poison
this.
us last.
I have a -1 in fucking survival. I got an 18.
All right.
Okay, it's a pretty good meal. You have done this before, either for yourself, sustaining your own meals on your own time, or maybe you just maybe you're just a natural cook. I mean, you are a dragon, and dragons eat things. So, lovely. Cool. Razim, what are you up to on the ship?
I guess, so considering we just brought in a bunch of items and cargo or whatever, what have you, before the trip, me and Little Z are, kind of like helping put it away. Mostly Little Z. I have him doing most of the work. And then I go up and I briefly check the condition of the cannons before I attempt to disappear to sleep somewhere.
Okay. Takai, what are you up to?
Takai is cleaning. He's grabbed like a broom or like a mop, and he's just kind of making sure that the decks are kind of scrubbed down.
Keeping it swabbed,
And I think he's probably gonna try and grab Razine to do that with him.
You had to ruin it.
It's kind of like he sees him going by with little Z, and he just says to Razine, "Hey, grab one of these and help me. I mean, you can probably get your creepy puppet to help too, and that'll make things go quicker."
Creepy puppet.
Takai. One day you will no longer call it a creepy puppet. No, you will call it your friend. He just smiles. He grabs the broom and walks away.
Little Z taps Takai on the back of your knee. He's still in the small version from earlier. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
I'm cleaning.
I make little Z normal size.
He immediately gets to your height, Takai, kind of out of nowhere.
Awful.
Cleaning
Razine!
what?
Razine, why is your son terrifying?
Fred.
What you cleaning?
I'm cleaning the deck. You know, making sure that it's wiped down so that if we're having to run in the middle of battle or in, you know, some really rough
He's not really
shop-
paying attention to you. He kind of just steps a little way too close to you and is just like looking at the broom. Get no sense of personal space whatsoever.
James, where is Razine while all of this is going on?
What the fuck? What are you about to do? I am within. I can kind of see this happening. I'm just listening to the conversation while I'm smiling and sweeping on another area of the ship.
Razine, are you making him get this close to me?
No.
I have free will.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow, that makes it so much worse.
No way.
I
love this
choose
guy.
violence.
Fuck it.
Takai suddenly gets a big grin on his face. Can you take a message back to Razine for me?
Sure.
All right, give him this, and he just grabs the puppet by the face and kisses it.
Oh?
My god, you have to fuck everything?
All right, did you get that? Are you gonna make sure that Razine gets that exact message?
Sure. You want me to kiss him too?
Absolutely. Please
tell me
do.
Razine hears this. I was listening to the
Razine.
he was listening to the conversation, remember?
Razine,
I would love to see you kiss Razine.
Takai wants me to kiss you.
Do not do that.
Do it.
Well, you know what? Right in the forehead. You can kiss me in the forehead. Go right ahead, son.
He kisses you gingerly on the forehead.
Oh, is my
I'm
son
gonna let him know.
adorable?
Baby.
Put down your puppet and pick up that rope there.
He's helping.
You get a mage pimp hand.
Okay. He's like, he reacts like, oh, I can't. How dare you? That kind of expression.
Get back to work, or this thing's gonna capsize.
Oh, but I'm having too much fun trolling Razine through his puppet.
You're not
control
trolling me,
Razine.
you know.
When we're anchored.
Yeah, but don't. Also, little Z, get back to helping with the cleaning.
He does. He probably well, he's a puppet, so he kind of uses his foot to like clean the decks with himself.
He sees it and he goes, "Ah, just take this. Take the broom and sweep it, just like what you saw Takai do earlier.
Okay.
Just copy his movements and sweep.
Will do.
All right, thank you.
But only because I want to.
Yeah, well, you know what? Also because I asked you to.
Okay, sure.
Thanks, Thanks, buddy.
Lovely. Cool. Sunny, what are you up to?
I think Sunny will be keeping watch from the crow's nest for a while, but it's a whole lot of nothing. He gets bored. So he's... I mean, they look like they're having fun cleaning, so I'll go make some mess for them. Just, you know, whatever bucket they've got dust and shit in, just kind of take a couple handfuls and scatter it back out. Go, oh no, you missed a spot! And this goes on for a while.
So, this is the game you're playing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well...
You should clean better.
Regime occasionally casts prestidigitation to clean it up.
That's cheating!
How is that
he looks at you like, bitch. I know what you're doing.
You're no fun. Is this what happens when you get old? You get boring and you just use magic all the time?
I want to sleep. Tries to sneak off again.
So, anything else folks want to do during the day here before I have a slight time skip?
Sleep.
Easily done. So it's going to be, I'll say, it'll be 3 days before the next thing.
7 days, I'm gonna lose my... All right, let me get out. I have my calculator at work now, so I gotta use my phone
4 times
calculator.
3 equals 4 times 3
God.
equals 12.
12.
You can also type the formula in Excel. Are you okay, James?
I was drinking something when that happened. So the wrong throat.
You know what?
Apparently, the total for everything that you put up is 48 gold with the discount.
Okay. I'll add that later.
Cool. So this, you haven't yet. You don't see an island yet on the horizon. It's been some time. Actually, before I get to that, anything folks want to do during this part of the voyage, this sort of, I guess, downtime?
Yes. I tried to. This is just very short for me. I tried every once in a while between those 3 days. I try to get Little Z and Takai to become friends. So I put them in situations where they're near each other more often.
At varying sizes, I hope.
Please don't say that. But mostly regular size.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Takai and Little Z's relationship meter goes up one tick. What's the Fire Emblem
Yeah.
process?
Razim, you notice
sea
that Takai is much more comfortable around Little Z when he's normal, when he's human size.
Great.
That's messed
Just
up.
great.
Not that comfortable.
That's fucked up.
Great. Now I'm thinking it. Please continue.
I can't believe y'all were thinking it and I wasn't.
So, anything people are doing during the downtime before I move on?
I am. What time is it?
And
Middle
we
of the
have 3
day.
days. It's over
Yeah,
3 days, right?
Yeah.
Well, I am laying on the deck with Stella on my chest, and I'm watching the clouds.
She's purring.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. Head nuzzling up against your neck.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nah, I'm not really doing anything.
So-
We're having downtime, that I'm just chilling.
Easy enough. Cool. Anything else from anyone else?
Yes. I
Please.
would just like to have a quick conversation with Canis.
Go for it.
And I think this is maybe during one of the evenings.
That makes sense.
As things quiet down, we have like a don't we have sort of like a navigator's room, didn't we, with like maps and
yeah.
charts?
It's like adjacent to my quarters.
Yes. Okay. I say, might I have a word with you, Captain, in there.
Aye. Morning, lad.
I walk in and then I think when you come in I tell you, close the door.
Sure.
He slowly closes the door.
So, tell me something. You know, you sort of sprung it on me in the quick there. Back in the casino. But I've been playing it over in me mind and... Well, I won't go into details, but you're looking for a weapon.
Canis rubs his eyes, and it's so strange. You see his entire like demeanor shift. It feels like he's becoming a different person, but it just looks like it's very practiced and almost like he's taking his boots off or something after he's come home after a long day. He sighs.
Yeah. A weapon. It's to help the people of High Church.
And you know what this is at all?
No. I have no idea. And neither do any of my superiors.
And you spent... Wait a minute, lad, wait a minute. I can't wrap me mind around this. So, you spent your life in the Empire under false pretenses, looking for a weapon you have no idea what it looks like.
Cleary, when you're at war, the rules change. Logic changes. So yes, I did. Because
Things
I would
are that bad.
Anything to get the Empire out of my goddamn house.
You know, I've been out of the business for some time. So the Empire invaded High Church. And there's been a war on, correct?
Yes. And for some reason they've been particularly brutal. It's almost as if they're trying to make an example of us. The entire continent.
If you don't mind me asking, Canis, how old are you?
39.
And how long you been living in the Empire?
He kind of looks at the ground. Gonna be 10 years.
Damn,
in 2
lad.
weeks.
You're in deep.
Very deep, which is why this is a lot of responsibility for you.
No, maybe I ain't presenting myself in the right fashion, but I had a rather low opinion of you. Anything I told you that was respectful was a lie. I thought you were Empire scum, lying to me face. But now I respect what I see, lad. That's a hell of a lot of commitment.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We're so close. I could feel it. I don't know what it's going to be. For the longest time, I thought it was going to be something metaphorical. A word, an idea, technology of some kind. Nothing lethal. But after seeing what they did, after seeing what the Empire is capable of, I don't want any of them to survive what I'm going to do to them.
Fair enough. As I said before, I got no strong feelings towards the Empire or High Church one way or the other, but I can understand your conviction. As a matter of fact, I can respect that, lad. And if it's any consolation, I don't know about the rest of the crew, but me plans are to get to the end of the line. And if that's where your weapon is, I think maybe we need a solemn vow. You help me get the treasure. I help you get the weapon. We watch each other's backs, at least in that fashion, eh?
Canis looks you up and down. Got yourself a deal, McCleary. He gives you a handshake.
Aye.
He shakes you back.
I knew you were good.
Well, we'll see about that bit.
The way you stayed behind with Kai, I don't think there's a bad bone in your body.
Well, I took the lad under me wing, you know. What sort of mentor would just leave him behind like that, you know?
Okay, mentor. And he walks out the door. Before he leaves, he turns and closes it again and says, "Thank you for your trust, McCleary."
Aye, Captain. You're very welcome.
Get back to work.
Yes, sir.
And I do.
You two are so good. It's so unfair. You're so good. Who wants to try to follow up that? Please. I'm only being half serious.
I got nothing. I just want to soak that one in.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Just kind of let it, as my ninth grade lit teacher said, just let it marinate for a second.
Let marinate.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Any last things before we kind of complete the little time skip here? 3 days forward. Okay. No, under no obligation or anything. We'll have plenty of additional downtime, I'm sure. Cool. So, 3 days pass. We've done the resource check. Sunny, you're the lookout at the top of the ship, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Make a perception check for me.
Whee!
19. Very good. So you see first, it's not land ho, it's another vessel, another ship. And this is actually one of the first times probably the first time you have seen another ship outside of the context of like a port or a pier or maybe in the immediate vicinity around an island. It is currently kind of sitting in the middle of the sea, and you can see from you're probably a few miles away. It's like just over the horizon with that high perception roll. It's a really interesting flag. It's a pirate flag, so it's a black flag. The white image is of like the outline of like fire, and then it has right above the fire a smiley face, just kind of like drawn onto it in very rough, clearly handmade imagery.
Well, it can't be any worse than our flag.
Hey, I painted the flag.
Hey,
I drew a
the
very nice
limelight
guy.
deserves respect.
I'm not saying we don't deserve respect, but our flag was very much a 10-minute paint job. It's what, a
Our
whale?
flag should be the LimeWire logo.
Putting
It was
spyware.
I fucking
pirated
love it.
music.
Oh my god, that's
pirate.
kind of.
I kind of like that.
That actually works.
I kind of like that, honestly.
I really like it.
Same.
So are y'all like the lime pirates? Is that
The
is that what-
LimeWire.
The
The
limelight.
limelight.
Limelight, I
Limelight.
think, right?
I think someone in chat actually
Said
Yeah,
limelight.
someone named
first,
us.
The limelight pirates.
Limelight.
I like it.
Limelight pirates.
Our
Okay.
names can change, but I like that one.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine with it for now.
I was going to propose Limelight as the ship name. Like
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
Limelight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're the
Okay.
pirates of the limelight, so it's the limelight
Pirates
pirates.
of the Limelight. That's a little bit of a mouthful, but I'll take it. We'll workshop it.
Well, I mean, that wasn't the name, that was
I'll
just
make a
who we
ship
are.
flag.
Is If the ship is
Cool.
the limelight, we're the pirates.
We're the most
from the
intimidating
limelight.
crew in the seas. The
I throw
lions
rocks at people.
pirates.
Our flag should be the I can't hold all these limes guy.
It was me. when we were
We're so intimidating. You send your 16-year-old look out to throw rocks at people.
Yeah, we make drinks on the side.
we have the pitch black pirates, the devil pirates, we have the limelight pirates. Lovely. So this is what you see on the horizon. Again, black flag, white, very nicely drawn image of fire, and then a smiley face.
And just a
right
shit
above it.
smiley face.
Just a shit smiley face right above it. The ship, as it kind of gets closer and as you're kind of in its direction, it's a enormous vessel. It is about the same size as. If someone post something in the chat that I'm not seeing. Oh, the picture of the live
No,
guy.
Brian, Chad can't spell.
Oh!
Oh my god.
That is not my intention.
I got the screenshot. I got the screenshot.
Let me just fix it.
Hang on. I'm starting to spell longer now.
I'm gonna throw up.
For the sake of Chad's not being canceled in real life,
Don't Twitter cancel me.
he accidentally misspelled a word and it made a bad word. No one can say that.
To be fair, not an inaccurate description of this ship.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Players here.
That was funny.
That was funny.
That was great.
It was a great joke.
Instead of our flag, there was one letter missing.
Our flag.
Okay. All right. So the ship, it appears to be, and you've seen two of these battleship types before when you ran into Achilles earlier. And in fact, given the bad paint job and the kind of roughed up visual of the ship, this is a Imperial battleship that has been turned into a pirate ship by whoever is aboard.
Oh.
Oh. Can I guess who this is?
I think I just kind of yell down from the crow's nest, "Hey, there's pirates over there!" Oh, they're a few miles away. They can't hear us anyway. So I'll just yell, guys, there's pirates!
What?
At a point, vaguely in the... Pirates!
How far away are they? Can I get a good look?
Sure, yeah. They are about a mile or two, which I think when I Googled it, that's like the max on the horizon you can see. So you could very easily get up.
Well, it
Close to
depends on
you
how
could-
clear it is. I used to be able to see the arch from across the river.
We have to have a telescope.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure.
Okay,
you do.
can I use a telescope?
I've probably got one up in the
Yeah.
crow's nest.
Because I don't have
It
like any
came free.
far-seeing abilities or anything like that.
So what are you looking at the ship for? Sorry.
Looking with a telescope, through a telescope. Just get more detail of it.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Nice.
17. You're for a moment you're kind of you like when you look in the telescope you focus in on the deck and you like shake your head for a moment like you're not totally sure if what you just saw is actually there. You looked like you saw like a family of capybara like on the deck of the ship that were right next to like a swan. You look back again at a different part of the ship, and now you see like giant lizards, just kind of hanging and chilling out.
This is the
Oh my
Doolittle.
gosh. There are lizard people stuffing that boat, as well as some capybaras. I think they're eating them.
Lizard people. Do capybaras eat meat?
No, other way around, lad.
What flag is she flying there?
The flag is the fire, right?
Yeah, the fire with the smiley face.
Does that mean anything to?
Oh, it's the
me?
Fire
Any of us?
Nation.
Does that mean anything to anybody?
Logo.
Anyone who wants make a history check.
I would
I
like
would
some
like
history.
It's a flame with a laughing head.
History.
16.
-1.
Five.
Gonna make this with a -1.
God damn it! I'm not even gonna say my number.
Oh, 0.
Kind of amazing.
Monty's got dirt in his eyes.
Achievement unlocked.
You know what? What the hell?
Dirt remains.
History check, right?
Yep.
I have a -1. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
This is what I'm supposed to be good at. Please. 1 second, sorry. History.
Can't get worse than a 0.
Got a -1.
16.
16. Cool. So anyone else? I think we just have so Myrtle and Sunny for some reason. We'll both know. I think Sunny's more because you're kind of putting pieces together. You're a smart boy.
Super into pirates. They're super cool.
This is the flag, as far as you're aware, what you've heard probably in conversation on Casino Island, back at Black Bay. I mean, there's kind of stuff going on that we're not directly role-playing here. This seems to be the flag of the Salome pirates. Salome is one of the 3 crowns of paradise. Also known as, his pirate moniker is the Pyromaniac.
Isn't Salome a type of illness?
That's
Salami.
not good.
Salome.
Salami? The Salami pirates?
Arguably, it is an illness, but Salome is the name of the pirate.
Okay.
I relay that as fast as I can.
Right. We probably don't want to tangle with them.
With the capybaras.
Then there
Freya,
could be some good shit on that ship.
Freya, make a perception check for me.
Oh no. Oh no, I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. And I
What am
don't
I
like it.
doing? I'm innocent here.
I
What
got
do
a
you mean?
19, bitch. Tell me.
Is it like barbecue from here?
Tell
You
us in
see-
extra details, please.
Freya, so like you've heard of these creatures and you've always probably wanted to meet one.
I have.
It's a mouse bear.
Oh, I thought you said I thought they were capybaras.
There are capybaras, but there's also, as you see, a white furred, it looks like a bear, but it has like really cute, a very cute face and like cute ears. But it on top of like a bear build, and it looks, and it's you're now close enough where you can see it, and if you can see it, they can see it, they can see you, and this creature, this is very bizarre. It lifts its paw and just kind of waves.
Okay, Freya's gonna
This is a rare
try to
reaction.
jump ship.
What is wrong with
Freya's
y'all?
legitimately gonna try
That's
to jump
food.
ship.
Oh.
You're gonna try to do what?
Freya is going to jump the ship if we don't save them, Captain.
You're gonna swim a mile? Good luck with that.
And overboard.
I have an.
All right, bye. Guess we'll find another cook.
No, we have to save them.
You're the captain. What do we do?
Those are Salome's pirates. That's gotta be a trick. We don't want anything to do with them. You think we can go toe to toe with them?
What
Yes,
if we
please,
just take
please.
out their ship?
Take out.
What?
Just fuck other shit.
But that's an Imperial ship. We didn't have such great luck the last time we found one of them.
I
You're
think
right.
I'm thinking we might have to just let this one go.
Question, Ruben. Would I know of a pirate's code on parlaying with
Hey, there
other
you go.
pirates? Like a flag or a symbol they'd raise?
That's a great question. I don't think you would have to make a check to know that. I think, well, I'm making this up on the spot. I think if you were to pull up like a pure black flag, that's a symbol of we want to talk.
Okay.
Because white would be a surrender, which wouldn't be applicable here, right?
Yes.
We can parlay with them if you really want to get close.
Yes, please.
But I wouldn't suggest we try and fight them.
I don't want to fight.
I
this
think you
one.
know exactly what we're going to do, McCleary. All right, lads, get back on the sails.
We really have to do this.
Aye,
No, we
Captain.
don't have to.
Monty climbs up and puts a black flag up.
Well, I am very curious about what they have on the ship.
But I think I'm confused, Captain. Are you saying you want to fight them, or are we raising the? The
We're
black
raising
flag.
the flag.
All right,
We're gonna
okay.
go speak to them.
Aye, good. All right, Monty, hoist the colors.
Try to if they speak
Well,
common.
no, it's
And we blaze a trail towards
Towards
the
the massive battleship.
Towards
that
the-
yeah.
it
Oh,
dwarfs.
no.
Oh, sorry, was someone saying something?
Mm.
You okay, Corey?
Yeah, fine.
Your computer crashed again.
No.
Did it?
just
We're gonna
don't wanna do
die.
this.
This ship, the battleship is so large, and this was the same case when you ran into Achilles with these two sort of the same, not the exact same ships, but the same build. It's like double the height of your vessel. The shadow is like cast on it as you get closer to it. You also notice that now, as you're getting much closer, that like around the ship there are like a ton of sea otters that are just like chilling, doing sea otter things, kind of floating alongside the ship. As you get closer, it's remarkable. There's so many animals on the ship as now that you're getting closer to it, and yet it smells pretty clean. It seems like it's a pretty well kept vessel.
So it doesn't
Um,
like a ferret's kennel or cage.
Well, it's interesting that you mention a ferret, because indeed you see a ferret kind of on the edge of the ship who is like looking out at all of you, and then it scurries back into the ship. You can't see where it's gone. And for a moment, you're kind of just waiting in this awkward situation where, again, you haven't seen any people. No elves, no half-elves, no tieflings. And then finally you hear a blast of...
No way. Oh, keep going.
a blast of fire. Outside the port side of the vessel, you're on the starboard side, and you can feel the flame even from over here, like lick against your face. This is maybe a football field's distance, and yet the blast of fire is such that you're able to feel it. This is one of the 3 crowns of paradise. This is on Pitch's level. This is one of the top 3 considered most dangerous, most powerful pirates in this entire region of the Grand Line. And this figure you see appear from the other side of the ship, goes up above the ship, elevated purely by fire being blasted out of their feet, very firebender style. And the figure that you see could not be anything more contrasting with that whole sort of, I guess, when you see the firepower and you feel the energy of it, you hear pyromaniac, you probably picture a handful of different things. What you don't picture is a young-looking half-elf boy with windswept blonde hair, bright blue, sea blue eyes. He is wearing like an orange-red shirt with a scarf that has multicolors. He has multiple earrings in his ears, little blue and red baubles. His eyebrows are pierced. His lip is pierced. He has this look of absolute excitement and glee, completely contrasting with the image of this is supposed to be one of the most powerful pirates in the region. I'm now going to post for the first time the image of Salome in the chat. If I can grab this. And
I did think that ferret picture came from something bigger you have hidden.
Was the ultimate boss there.
Yeah.
Same.
This is Salome. Say hello. This art is by Julian Rush as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Unhinged. I don't like him.
It's the animals, isn't it?
I called
I'm
you.
sorry, Monty. That's my new best friend.
No, that's my new rival now.
I was about to say the
fuck
same
them up.
damn thing.
Let them fight.
Let us fight.
And let me post the alternate image as well, which, to be clear, you haven't yet seen happen, but I think it's only fair that you get this one as well.
Damn it.
Best $50 I've ever spent in my life.
Damn it.
To add the
The
ferret.
ferret is evil?
The ferret has a bigger bounty than me.
Wait a minute.
Ferret has a bigger bounty, I think, than basically everybody
us.
but McCleary.
Not
Wait a
me,
minute, okay.
ferret. Not me.
I'm confused. Can I ask a question?
Of course.
So is Salome like running this band of cute, fluffy animals? Or
It seems
the
so.
Are the lizards attacking them?
The lizards are just sitting and chilling on the ship.
Then who's fighting?
No one's fighting.
But he's
No, he's
fighting.
just excited.
He's excited. He is currently elevated in the air. He waves at you, and then as he falls back down for a moment, you think that maybe he is gonna just hit the deck of the ship. He's descending way too fast, upside down, and then he does a lovely cartwheel, a perfect gymnastics, very circus-like routine, and then arrives back for standing up straight, then goes right back in a handstand. And as he goes on the handstand, you see the ferret jump up onto him on his foot, and is also doing a handstand on his foot.
I love
Dear
it.
Lord. Okay, so I just had a wild array of
These are circus
emotions
people.
just now because I was under the impression that the cute little animals were being attacked by lizard people.
No. There are lizards on the ship. There are capybaras on the ship. There appears to be a ferret on the ship, and we have Salome, one of the 3 crowns of paradise. He flips back to stand. He waves at all of you, and we'll pick it up there next time.
We got the question answered. The capybaras are fine. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, he seems friendly. Just don't make him a rival, for fuck's
Maybe
sake.
a little
Please.
crazy.
Friendly or manic.
So it's such a horrible cliffhanger because we will have a few weeks of a break here because we have a few things going on the channel. I will note, if you are so inclined, Jonah has his can I say this? Is this okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, he has his VTuber introduction in 2 weeks on the 5th.
Yeah.
It looks very good,
fit.
guys. We will return for episode 10 of this session in 3 weeks. Apologies for the wait. So that will be on October the 12th. On October the 12th, same time, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, we will be back. I'm sure we will post about it on Twitter like crazy close to it, but we'll see Salome and what else is in store in the Grand Line at that point. But yeah, we've gone 9 sessions without a break, and we'll have a nice little pause here before the next stuff continues. All right, guys, that was fun. Say goodnight,
yeah.
everyone.
Good night,
See you
everyone.
next time.
Good night. Say goodnight, little Z.
Good night.
Bye.
He's